Please change game packs now.
Please change game packs now.
You should change your game pack now.
You should change your game. Need a mod that replaces the Game Boy Advance like little twinkle with the Gutsman's ass sound effect. Just fucking like wah. Hang on, you know I can just do it myself.
I was rewatching that cartoon with a friend recently. It sucks.
It's very dumb.
It sucks and I love it.
We should watch that togetger sometime.
Please.
It's so, yeah, I think
I love that shitty show.
We had a movie night. Like, what's the line that he says? Like, "Ha! I knew it, Mega Man, you big softy. You'd always take a bullet for
Mr.
Yeah,
Link."
I thought the line was, "I knew you'd take a bullet for Mr. Lincoln," which is somehow even funnier by virtue of you know. No. Mega Man is just like, he's gonna shoot President Lincoln, and he dives in front of it, and then it smash cuts to Resident Evil 6, where it's Leon just like, I just shot the president. I've been thinking a lot about Resi 6 recently, for many reasons. So, I've got a story to tell about this video game, among many things. One, obviously we made things wait a while for this, but when I played this game initially, it was 10 years ago at this point, I think. Maybe not quite that much, but it was a while. And I got to the final boss, and it kicked my ass. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go and gather all the heart pieces, so now I'm not going to get my ass beat. I did not find all the heart pieces, and as a matter of fact, the moment I decided, you know what, actually, I'm just going to go back in and try again, I decided I was going to go back in and try again, and I could not find my way back through Hyrule Castle. So I said, fuck it, and did something else. I don't think that was the exact process. Like, I think I lingered on it a little bit longer. Obviously, I don't have anywhere near the complete number of heart pieces. So I don't think I actually found any when I left. I think I just was like, oh, you know what? I'll just get some healing things and I'll give it another shot. And then didn't happen. So quick question for you guys though: do you prefer full screen like this, or with a little bit of a bezel?
He feels too close.
Yeah.
Full, like I feel like he's right in my fucking face.
It's just this.
I feel like I woke up and my cat's there, like right in front of me.
I mean, that's you waking up for your own personal Legend of Zelda adventure, because as we like, basically every Zelda game starts with Link waking up. But yeah. Also, fun thing that this game lets you do is it lets you adjust the brightness settings because of the variable screens on the GBA. And this was like 2005, I think it was. So it was later in the life cycle, so the SP was out and everything. Actually, no, was it? It was probably earlier, actually, because it was definitely before the DS. So it might have been early 2004, 2003 or so. But yeah, so that's why you can see, like, there's a slight color difference between File 1 and the others, because it starts on the default of normal. But I was playing it on an SP that didn't have as good of a backlight. So we're going to start on File 3, because I said so.
Okay.
And I'm boring, so we're going to name him Link.
Let's name him Stank.
As you request. No. I can't do that to my poor boy. This man's about to have everything ruined for him. I can't.
Well, he's so special.
He is.
I had to go to public school.
I mean, that is literally the premise. Link is a very special boy. Do you see that cute little blonde hair? He is a very special boy. I love the sprite work in this game. Boy. He's so cute. Look at him, a little. Oh god damn it! Hey Dubby, you're right here. Thank you. Oh shit! You know what? Actually, before we do start, I'm gonna do something and get ahead of the curve. I'm gonna go into stream elements and I'm gonna change what our follower goal is now. So you can just, you know, look forward to when that just happens later tonight. But you can. All right, let's do this. No, not 300. Okay, and there we go. That is now updated, and when it pops off like halfway through the stream, you can all laugh at my stupid decision. I think it's a reasonable, reasonably silly thing. A long, long time ago, when the world was on the verge of being swallowed by shadow, and also my capture card's fucking up. God damn it!
Uh-oh.
The tiny Picori appeared from the sky, bringing the hero metal sword and a golden light. With wisdom and courage, the hero drove out the darkness. That was him.
But no power.
He drove out the darkness there. When peace had been restored, the people enshrined that blade with care.
It's shaking. It's scared. It's trembling.
Here comes the girl who wants to be Zelda. Absolute enthusiasm from the Peanut Gallery. Dubby, Quark, which one?
Yeah, woo. Okay.
Yeah, she's not going to be around too long, so don't worry.
Good morning, Master Smith.
And Master Smith is going to be Dragoni. I don't know about you, but that looks like a Dragoni character to me.
It's me, Princess Zelda. Did you sneak out of the castle and come all this way alone?
Boy, smallest fry.
Sorry,
I
this
sure did.
Orange fuse gotten in my lungs.
Yeah.
The minister is sure to be worried about you. You know how we get.
Please do not die.
Okay? Oh, don't worry about him. He'll be fine. Where's Stink?
Oh, no. She calls him that as a pet name. Oh my god, my capture card. My capture card is... This is worse than when we were playing Shadow. Jesus. What's going on? What is happening? If this... Okay.
Oh,
Straight up, if this keeps happening, we're gonna switch to my backup plan. I'm gonna give you another shot, Minish Cap. I'm fairly certain that it's not the game itself, for the record. The game is doing just fine. It is just the capture.
Would making it full be better? Would that help?
No, I don't think so, unfortunately.
Sad.
Yep, I know. The stupid ass tree. A long time ago, when the world... This happened on this exact screen, too! Jesus!
Wow.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my poor... My poor GameCube.
That's consistent, right?
Yeah.
What?
Oh my
Just changing it to full does help.
I'll try. All right, everyone. Time to get a little close.
It's a little too close and personal for me, if I'm honest.
Also, not a huge fan of what this does to the general resolution, but whatever.
Well,
Guess my capture card has just got to stop dying then. It's not actually the card, it's the HD capture thing, but this thing was specifically said to be really good for the Game Boy player, which means that there's something very much wrong.
hi again. Yeah, I don't care. Where's my boy toy? There's a festival. Take him out on a date. I thought he and I might go together. Would you mind terribly?
I always love... my favorite Zelda game is Skyward Sword, and so when I started this game up for the first time and I realized that Zelda specifically is also just, like, shirking her princess duties to go play with her boyfriend is, like, it's so cute. I love it. You good, Dragoni, or should I take over for Master Smith?
What you here for?
Okay, there you go.
Well, Link was up late helping me last night, and he's still asleep. You do have nerd at the castle. Yeah, that should be fine.
Yeah, get him out of here.
Link, time to get up.
Snooze. Aww.
You just sleep in your normal clothes?
He was exhausted last night. I know how he feels.
Slept in your shoes and everything?
Okay, well, maybe his socks are just bright red. From the wine that he was up late stomping.
Oh, I understand. Hi.
Hey!
Hey, Link. Princess Zelda's here. She'd like to know if you'd join her at the festival.
Yeah, Link, come on. Let's go canoodling. Check out the festival together.
And also canoodling!
Master Smith already gave you permission to take you.
Yes, after all, the festival only comes once a year. Go on, have fun. While you're there, you can do me a favor. Give me some
there you can do some
Dayquil or something.
canoodling.
I just
know
finished
why-
making this store for the minister at Hyrule Castle.
I don't know why, but using that particular turn of phrase for it is especially funny.
You deliver it to him.
I'd like to imagine that it's Zelda just using a word that she doesn't quite get. She thinks that it means just, like, being silly and having fun or whatever, because it sounds like a silly word. But then, like, when she says it in front of her dad, he's just like, "You were what?" You accepted the Smith's sword. Make sure you don't lose this extremely important delivery. You
I
got
am
it.
dumping that shit on the ground first second I get.
Yeah. You good, Dragoni?
Alright, I had a coffee.
That's great, Grandpa.
This is the blade that will be presented to the winner of the competition. Don't lose it, and while the two of you may be childhood friends, remember, no canoodling. Zelda is the princess of Hyrule. You watch over her. Don't let anything bad happen to her.
You got it.
I'm sure nothing bad will happen to
In this Legend of Zelda game.
Master Smith, quit worrying. We'll be perfectly safe, knock on wood. Come on, Link. Let's go check out the festival.
Okay,
Okay, bye.
I'll catch up. All right. Let me check. Oh, good. Sleep.
Smooth.
Hang on. Sorry, I dozed off there for a second. I had to remember what button was marked as select for the game. Alright, we are going to actually go back to the main menu so I can change the settings for the text speed. Because I realized I forgot to do that before starting.
Ding.
Bing. Oh, actually, while we're on the menu, we can also do that. That's a little nicer, I think.
Soft.
I don't know. I just don't like soft. Let's do gold. Gold is a very Zelda game type thing.
Zelda
horse color.
game type thing.
Yeah. Like, there's always the gold, ooh, that's actually a nicer one, I think. That's perfect. Fast. Dark. Ah!
Oh god.
Yeah, we're leaving that on normal. Oh, that's not the R button. No, it didn't. It didn't. There we go. It's gonna take me a little while to get used to how to do that. Also, this game takes a little too long to save each time. I don't know what it is about it. You got 20 rupees. That's great.
Just roll into the furnace. And that's end the game right there.
No, he just catches fire and runs around silly like Mario for a second.
Over here.
Okay,
Hurry up, slow ass.
I'm rolling as fast as I can.
Why'd that take like 2 minutes longer than it needed to? Link, hurry, let's go.
Okay, I'm trying. I'm doing my best.
Over here, come on, hurry up.
God, I love her. She's so childish. It's great.
Well, here we are, the town of Hyrule. I'm sure you've never been here before.
Yay! It's festival time. Those kids are terrifying. I love their designs. Yeah, so a lot of the sprites
Oh,
in this
the
game.
broccoli
Oh.
man.
Yeah,
I
all
hate
of
2D Beetle.
yeah, all of
Here
the
we are,
characters. You finish the line. Finish the line.
Doesn't it look fun? Come on, let's look around.
Yeah, so all of the
Wow,
characters.
this is just like Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, all of the characters in this game. There's a bunch of them that are carried over from like Wind Waker and stuff, but there's quite a few that are original, and you can kind of tell which ones are which, because like these kids up here are very much just kids from Outset Island, or and this guy's a
On the
weirdo.
left, you're on the right now.
Yeah. I've been on the road for a while. I came back in time for the festival. It feels wonderful to be back in Hyrule again in this joyous time. I must put these feelings into verse. Debbie, you are the small child.
I've never seen the Picori before.
You are also this small child.
Hey guy, you ever seen the Picori? I saw one just the other day. Wore a red cone-shaped hat and was really small.
Oh, that was my
Standing
lawn
inside my
gnome,
dad's
sorry.
shoe. I really saw it, I swear.
That was my lawn gnome, sorry. Only once every 100 years does the mystic doorway open. This is the door that links the human world to the world of the Picori. When this door opens, the Picori can enter our world. And guess what? This marks the 100th year since they last appeared here. I'm sure something wonderful is going to happen at this festival.
Me too, Peepaw.
Well, this is my
This is
first time
like-
Picori Festival, so... Or the Picori, anyway.
Anyway.
Day and night, he's going on and on about Picori this and Picori that. Doesn't he know they're nothing but a silly fairy tale to make kids behave?
What? Make sure to eat your vegetables or the 1-inch tall man will get you? What? What?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, to be fair, if I saw a 1-inch tall man, I'd be pretty startled too. Who wants broccoli man?
Oh my god, me.
Go
Come
for it.
on up! Come on! Gather round and have a look-see. I'm having a huge sale on all manner of delicious and festive vegetables.
Shit, that's right, he is a vegetable vendor. I'm just on my way back from seeing the tournament at Hyrule Castle. Let me tell you, watching all those sword fights made me hungry. All right, Dragoni,
Don't I know it, buddy?
Dragoni, do you want Beetle or should I take him?
I don't think I can beetle right now.
Oh! Hi! Are you enjoying the festival? It's so much fun. I'm so happy to be here, and my fresh fruits are just delicious. Buy some. He just turns into the ham swap guy from Hamtaro, where he's just like, buy something! Buy!
You're the boy from old Master Smith's place, right? I'm sure you know this, but he's the best swordsmith Hyrule's ever seen! Every year I enter the tournament trying to win that sword of his.
Oh, you mean this sword?
Yeah! Can you just hold it out and let me look at it?
Nope, I'm on an errand. See ya!
I haven't won yet! And maybe I never will! But the tournament was awesome! The winner this year was a new face, and he doesn't have anything to do with the plotline at all! I've been wondering where he's from! He used some incredible techniques on the whole tourney in record time!
Our bit kind of interrupted that dialogue. I thought it was going to end sooner than it did. Debbie.
I love festivals. It's like seeing your town transform into another world. Really gives you a chance to think about how well we have it here.
And nothing will go wrong. I can't talk to you from behind the cushions, I see. Come one, come all, try your luck and win incredible prizes. Alright, we're gonna skim through some of the randos. Zelda, hi.
Wait, there's a storyteller here. We should stop and listen to... Oh, I wonder what's over there. Okay, bye.
Okay, girly, hang on, I gotta keep up.
So the Picori are real. My father always told me they were. Oh, look at that. Okay, bye.
My girlfriend in high school was just like this. It was a little exhausting.
Hey, this
but
guy
she was
sucks
great.
at sword fighting. Say, wasn't there going to be a sword fighting tournament at the castle? I wonder who won this year. Oh, wow, over here.
Just being pulled around everywhere like, oh, hey, hold up, hang on.
Check out this guy with absolutely nothing on display.
We have a winner! I think that's actually a woman with like an apron on. I'm not sure. Whatever, doesn't matter. Oh my, Princess Zelda, you won the grand prize in our drawing? Wow. You get your choice of any of these wonderful prizes. What will it be? First, we have this lovely heart-shaped stone. Next, we have this magnificent gem. That's money. You know that's money. You use that money on a regular... Whatever. This teeny tiny shield. So, which one would you like? Let me guess. The jewel? Oh, but this heartstone is very cute, too. Choose whichever one you'd like.
The shield is so adorable. I think I'll take it.
What? Why? Why would you want that ugly thing? What about the heartstone? It's cute. Or this giant gem. It's pretty. Honestly, they're both much nicer than that nasty little shield thing.
Why did you have this as a prize if you hate it? Nope, I want the shield. Can I have it?
What a strange princess you are. Well, okay. Here's your teeny tiny shield.
Here, I want to give you a present. It's teeny tiny, just like... Doesn't this shield suit you perfectly?
I am teeny tiny. Yay! Princess Zelda gave you a small shield. Hold the button to protect yourself. It is a little embarrassing, though. It's so tiny. Yeah!
I suppose your entire torso.
Yeah.
You look just as I thought. You look great. Now if anything happens, you can protect me with that shield.
I'm
Also
sure
love
that
that
there
you
will
give
be
me a
no
gift.
reason to do that yet.
Of course not. Oh, I almost forgot. We have to take Master Smith's sword to the castle. Let's go, Link.
Okay.
She gives you a gift right after the vendors are suspicious on you how shitty it is.
I know!
She likes it, and Link is clearly excited about it, too. Otherwise, he wouldn't have held it up over his head triumphantly.
He does that for everything.
That's true. Dragoni, as the resident sick boy, you are the sick boy.
So, have a good all year? Like all year long? And you know, the Picori only shows us that you've been good. And so I'm just waiting for Picori to come and play with me.
They'll never play with you, kid. You were bad this year.
You were actually the worst this year.
Ah!
Oh, these outfits are cute.
I love you.
I especially love the one on the right. She's so small. Dubby, this is you now.
People from all over the place come to Hyrule Town for the Picori Festival.
My sister and I came a long way to see the Picori Festival this year. Is it true the festival's named after tiny people the size of my thumb? I want to see what they look like. Do you know where I can go to see them? Nope. They don't exist.
I've never seen one before, sorry. Oh my god, birds.
Birds. I've been dispatched from Hyrule Castle up north to watch over the festivities. Cool.
That's great, man.
Hyrule Castle. Okay.
Come on, Link. Let's hurry to the castle.
Small detail that I didn't have the chance to acknowledge, but I appreciate something that this game does, where anytime there's more than one character speaking in a scene... No!
You're hurting! Ow! That must be the business scrub I heard the soldiers talking about. What a bitch! They were saying a Deku scrub had been hassling all the passers-by. Link, do something about it! Otherwise we can't get to the castle. If only we had someone to defend ourselves against his nuts.
Nuts. Hot nuts. Anybody here wanna buy my nut? Oh, please forgive me, sir. I heard there was a...
$4, baby!
Yeah. I heard there was a festival, and I came to town hoping to hawk my wares. Unfortunately, we scrubs have a tendency to spit nuts when we speak. Everyone got scared and ran away, and no one would buy my nuts. This is a terrible place to do business. I'm going back to my cave.
I've just left. With nuts.
I actually feel a little sorry for that business scrub, but that nut hurt. Oh well, he won't be hassling anyone now. We'd better hurry to the castle.
I'm desperately trying to come up with a way to connect this to the canoodling joke from earlier.
God.
So, princess, how was the day? How was the festival with Link? Oh, it was great. We went around canoodling, and I got hit by a nut. What? Welcome to Hyrule
You guys
Castle.
aren't going to cause me any problems later.
Yeah. Ah, Princess Zelda, when did you leave the castle?
God, I fucking hated that stealth section so bad.
Oh man, I forgot about that until you just mentioned it.
I never forgot because it haunted me. Okay, but can you
Hang on,
stop
hang
me?
on. They're just.
What is your fucking problem?
What is your dude? What's your beef?
Okay, fine.
We don't need to go this way yet.
Oh my god.
This is also a Dragoni character.
You
You
broke
just
the
make
sword,
him do
did
any
you?
old man.
Yeah, exactly. You cracked the code. Hey, Orochi. Hey, Duck. How's it going?
And as Minister of the Kingdom of Hyrule, I, Potho, accept this blade. You came just in time. The award ceremony will begin soon.
I'm sorry, Link, but I'd better go. I have to prepare for the ceremony.
Okay, bye.
I had a good time at that festival. Thanks for canoodling with me.
Potho's just like, nice.
Since you're here, Link, why don't you join us for the award ceremony?
Okay. I love the idea of Link just being really excited about everything that's happening.
Do you know about that sword, Link? It's called the Picori Blade. It locks much evil away inside that chest.
Which is why we
Picori
brought
Blade
it out
is
on
sacred to the
display.
people of Hyrule. One second.
Stop dying.
The legend has it that long ago the Picori gave us this blade. Whoever wins the competition earns the honor of touching the sacred blade.
Big man.
Zelda, your dad is ugly.
He's very wide.
Let the award ceremony commence! After each champion of the competition, you may approach the blade.
Oh, why he
Kind of
purple?
purple.
Same brain cell. Yeah. Purple is the most
Like
trustworthy color.
Orphle.
To think things would go this well. The Picori blade and the bound chest spoken of in Hylian lore. This chest must hold that which I seek. I'll relieve you of its contents now. Gasp! This is an
Oh, they bitch slapped him away.
Do not interfere with me. As victor, I've earned the right to approach the Picori blade. I've been waiting for this moment. Oh shit, we didn't allow any wizards to enter the tournament. No! Oh fuck.
Damn. Well, that's
Broke it.
unfortunate.
Pandora's box, no!
We probably should have thought about something like this happening.
Whoop.
Zel-
There
Zel-
goes the
Zelda?
king.
Zelda, you're glowing.
Fuck him.
Who are you? Why are you doing this?
The princess with the mystic aura. The power that was gifted to the people of Hyrule still flows within the veins of the ladies of its royal family.
Of the ladies.
Of the ladies of the royal family? Interesting. If I leave you now, you'll only cause me trouble later. That will never do. To stone with you! No! My tiny bitch shield! No!
And then I got stoned.
All who stand in my way shall share this fate. Now to find out what power awaits me in this chest.
What the fuck?
Empty. There was nothing in there but a rabble of monsters? What is the meaning of this? Well, I know the force I'm after is somewhere out there. I'm in no hurry. I can take my time searching for it. Oh, he wiggle.
Oh, we wiggly.
That stained glass window of the king on the right looks very round. He looks like a Christmas ornament.
True.
Does a flip out of bed like usual.
Yeah.
How else are you gonna get out of bed?
Oh, thank goodness you've awakened.
Smash cut to the Link's Awakening title screen.
Master Smith is here as well. He's come to see His Majesty the King.
Well, I certainly hope so. What happened to the sword? Gonna collect all the figurine stuff for the heart piece? Fuck no!
You're awake. Are you feeling all right? Stand at my side. The King of Hyrule is about to speak.
I
You're not
was.
gonna cough while he's doing his speech, are you?
Yeah.
It is as you have all heard. A sorcerer named Fatty has cursed my fair Zelda and turned her to stone.
I like the idea that his name is actually pronounced Vati, but the king just has a very thick accent, and she's like, a sorcerer named Vati has cursed my fair Zelda.
If we had the sacred Picard, we likely could have broken the curse. But Vatty shattered the blade.
Vati shattered.
However, can you believe this shit, people? However, I have not given up hope. What do you know about the Picori?
Well, I reckon.
The Picori? Not much, is on what the fairy tales say.
You're useless to me. Get out of
Very
here.
tiny, if I'm remembering correctly.
How are they going to help, if I'm being honest?
Yes, the ones from the fairy tales. But the Picori are no mere legend. They most certainly, sweetly exist.
The longer the conversation goes on, his hat just starts transforming into a cowboy hat. A crown transforms into
No
a cowboy
one
hat.
outside of the royal family knows the truth about him.
And you guys now, I guess.
And these other people, who gives a shit? And Picori, who forged who forced the sacred flame, lived deep within Minish Wood.
You can drop the accent if it's making it harder.
No, it's fine.
I'm just the way he says like only the royal family knows about this just reminds me of in Ghost Trick after the Justice Minister has like this huge lore dump and he's like, and the only people that know about this are you four, despite the fact that there are two like guards standing immediately to his left and right that definitely heard the entire conversation.
God.
He just completely ignores them.
They should be able to repair the broken blade and reforge the sword.
What? We must dispatch the soldiers there at once.
No, soldiers will not do. I only hire
shit.
dog shit people for soldiers. Hello, I can't see.
Hey,
I
Rocky!
can't see what I'm saying. Do not show themselves, but children.
But what children?
Rocky Squad, just subscribe for the Picori do not show themselves to anyone but children.
We've
Our
accidentally
soldiers
turned
could
the king
search
into
for
a wolf.
days and still find no sign.
How you doing, Rocky? We accidentally turned the king into a cowboy.
I don't know what I'm doing.
This is kind of going places. I love. I see. Turns to look at Link expectantly. Well, it's time that you earned
You're
your
up,
keep.
kid. If that's the case, then why not send Link?
If that's the case, send Link. Oh boy!
If Link has recovered, then yes, I would like to ask this of him.
Fuck! It just occurred to me that the last Zelda game we played was Zelda CDI. Jesus Christ!
Please turn my precious Zelda back to normal. The Picori should know how to create new sacred sword. It'll be a dangerous journey now that those monsters have been freed. Please, take this. It's dangerous to go alone. And the Picori blade, I guess.
Also, this shitty broken sword, but whatever.
Yeah, take this broken sword.
You accepted the
Whatever.
shitty broken Picori blade. This is part of the sword needed to reforge the sacred sword. Don't lose it. Wait, this is part of the sword needed to reforge the sacred sword. It is the sword. What? All right, whatever. And the regular
Well,
sword.
it's part of it. It's missing part of the blade.
That's true. You got the smith sword. It's a sharp blade made by your grandfather.
Very well then. Stand the soldier to search for Vatty at once.
So Link is allowed to have an uncle and a
Daddy.
grandfather, but he's not allowed to have a dad.
Deep within the Minish woods, you will find a place called Deepwood Shrine. Once, humans and Picori shared that shrine as a meeting place. I think it will be best if you started your search there.
Take this map with you. If you're lost on your way to the forest, simply check your map. Just press start and LR to open the map.
What are those?
Don't worry
I'll
about
the
it,
forest
kid.
for you. Good luck and be careful. I put little buttons on the side of it, you see?
Oh, I see. He like pushes the button and the map starts scrolling automatically, like unfurling and furling itself in a really weird way, and it makes no sense in terms of the button placement. I don't know. You got a map of Hyrule. Now you'll never get lost. Don't worry, I will. My sense of direction in this game is pretty miserable.
I'm counting on you, Link. Only you can break Vatty's curse and free Princess Zelda. Okay, bye. Quit talking to people.
Yeah, I was just skimming through dialogue a little bit so we can get moving, and also so that Dragoni doesn't have to kill his voice, because Dragoni is recovering from illness. Oh shit, hang on. Yeah, you guys want to stay unmuted? You can entertain the chat.
Okay,
Alright,
what's
cool.
going on?
I got a Duck needs to call me about something real quick. Alright, I'll be right back.
I've had a good day. Been out. Bit tired.
Whee!
How have you all been?
I've been okay.
And better.
Are you sure you're good, dude?
Turns out talking when you have a sore throat makes you cough more.
You don't need to be
Yeah.
here if you're sick.
I'm feeling perfectly fine except for the cough.
Okay.
So I might just kind of hang out and be quiet, just kind of vibing. So.
Okay, so first very fun thing, just because Duck mentioned it earlier in the chat, I can acknowledge it. Great. So last night, I guess I'll walk and talk as we move. Last night we were supposed to have our concert. We didn't, because there was a fucking tornado.
That will put a damper on things, yeah.
It did, in fact. But we had all of our nice dress clothes in the van, and we were going to go to we were going to get changed and everything, and the power went out as we were going to start rehearsing, and like doing like warm-ups and stuff, but so all of our like dress clothes and stuff were in the car, and so Duck was last night Duck ended up going and spending some time with some friends, but he left his stuff in my car, and I was like, okay, cool, just you gotta swing by to get your car anyway, so just like let me know when you need to come when you come and grab it. And then after he grabbed his stuff, apparently he couldn't find his shoes, and apparently what had happened was he put them on the roof of his car, and when he was putting his stuff away, and then started driving away without putting them away, and because it was like 1 a.m. at that point. He was tired, so reasonable thing. Accidents happen, but so like first thing when we talked on the phone was just exactly. I have a related story about that my dad did once, which was very funny. But he's just like he said that he found his shoes, but like one of the first things he said on the phone when I was like, oh yeah, so you found your shoes and everything. He's like, no, I don't care about the shoes. They got like run over or whatever. And it was just a very abrupt way of saying like, yeah, no, fuck those things. Which is a shame. It's nice to not have shoes that get run over, but Also, I love the sprite work for these guys because they like modernize the ones from Ocarina of Time, but I don't like what they did with their mouths. They just kind of turned them into fish mouths where they look like they're forever sad. It's great. Yeah, much bigger fish, but I'll save that for later. No time to talk, kid. The boss has us working our fingers to the bone. No time for a break, even.
Should unionize.
I think they are unionized.
Not good enough to get a break, apparently.
The name's Muto. I'm head carpenter around these parts. The King of Hyrule himself has entrusted me with this project. See, that sorcerer's attack tore things up pretty bad around here. Kid, you shouldn't be playing anywhere near the construction zone.
I don't know why I said it like that.
Construction zone.
Construction zone.
Yeah, so... Oh, yeah, that's right. You can, since R is your button to interact with stuff, you can just kind of have Link go like, yeah, ooh, ah, yeah. It's very silly. Something other than the monsters, I guess. Yeah, this game has a lot more dialogue than you might expect for a Game Boy Zelda game. But it's really cool. Yeah, Link can do the... Hang on. After this one, I'll just... Link can do... Boy! Actually, from the front, it almost looks like the syndrome. You dense motherfucker! Alright, we now have a sword, so we can cut shit. Anyway, yeah, so, Lon Lon Ranch... Taking this. Mole attack! I got a heart.
They're so cute.
They're devious motherfuckers. You got 1 rupee. It's green. Don't spend it all in one place. I would be hard pressed to do other than that. I don't think half rupees really exist.
They look like platypus from Dragon Quest.
They do a little bit. This is your first Zelda growing up? Well, it's a good one to start with, if I'm being honest. It's
This was
great.
also my first Zelda.
It's
the
awesome.
first Zelda I beat. I don't fucking count the Oracle games because I got stuck like 2 dungeons in.
Which, you know what? That would make a great next follower goal after the one that I've already set at the beginning of this stream. Yeah, don't spend that penny all in one place. Thanks, Grandpa. Every time I think about pennies or, like, splitting, like, cents or whatever, I think about, the Animaniacs, movie where Wacko's Wish is what it's called. But Wacko is like a poor boy, and he gets a hay penny, and he's the richest person in town, and then the tax man comes along and takes it, because he's awful. But at the end of the movie, when he gets his wish, and his big wish is 2 hay pennies, and everyone in town is just like, yeah! And then of course 2 hay pennies, those are 2 antique hay pennies, which then means that he is the richest man in the country, and then he overthrows the king. It's great. It's a very funny movie. That new goal being, that's a surprise. I've got stream elements set to pop off a little bit later, and that will be the grand announcement, aka I'm going to keep you in suspense, I guess. I don't know. It's something I've talked about before.
We're doing a Sonic Marathon again.
No! No!
We're doing all the 2D games.
No!
No, I've already promised that I'm gonna be doing Yeek after I finish Minish Cap. That said, the new follower goal is a much shorter game. It might even be a single stream game, honestly. So so we could probably do that as an interim thing. We could probably do that as like an interim thing.
Stop drowning him!
I love the way that the sunbeams are like a static effect that only moves slightly. It's really good. The music in this game is so good. I know that there's a lot of people that say that the GBA's sound card is not that good, and a lot of licensed games have really shitty music, but if you know how to use a limited sound chip well, I love the clarinet in this song. It's so good.
Some people say GBA had a bad soundtrack.
Honestly, I don't know what they're referring to for most of those things, because last I checked, some people seem to have a very, very high opinion of the Game Boy or the GBA Pokemon games. And personally speaking, if anyone even thinks about speaking ill of my dear Drill Dozer's soundtrack, I'm throwing hands. Ah! Green thing! I want to do a Minish Cap arrangement for the orchestra so bad, because there's so much Zelda music that doesn't get the time of day that it deserves. And in
the
the
Minish Town the most.
oh yeah, we'll definitely be listening to that one a lot. More like drill dozing off. Ah, gun.
Got him.
Gun emoji.
Another good GBA soundtrack is Golden Sun.
We've performed Golden Sun music. Yeah, haha, I'm in danger. Yeah, Golden Sun's so good. I'd love to play it, but I feel like every time I've seen Golden Sun blown up on like the Game Boy player screen, it feels wrong because of how washed out the deliberately help! Help me! Sorry.
Ouch! Won't somebody stop them? Ow! Ow! Help! Somebody! Can't anybody hear me?
Oh, I can hear you, buddy. You were screaming.
Oh man, this would be great for Archipelago. I think they would have to
Imagine
exclude a
getting,
certain mechanic.
Imagine getting like a necessary item behind the fucking
Kinstone pieces. Yeah, I was gonna say the Kinstone stuff would be reasonable. The figurines, no. I was reading chat. There is already a randomizer. Ooh. I do love me a good Zelda randomizer.
It's on the spreadsheet. There's a work in progress.
Hey! Kid! You there! Ow, fuck! Hey, don't just stand there, do something! Ow! What's wrong with you? Don't you like do you like watching me take this abuse? Help me!
Yeah, kinda. It's funny.
Monsters! Whew. Well done. That was close. Not that I couldn't handle them myself. But that's beside the point. What in the world is a lone child doing so deep in the woods? Ho ho, I see. The Picori, you say? And Vati? Vati's cursed someone? What? The Sacred Blade? Is that so? I see, I see. You know, you and I have quite a lot in common. You see, I, too, am on a quest to break a curse of Vati's. And you say that reforging the Sacred Blade can break his curse, eh? Well then, you have found yourself a companion, my boy. My name is Eslo. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Cool, I've got a hopping duck thing.
Wait, I say! You walk so quickly, can't you go any slower? Surely you've noticed I have no legs. Boy, take a good look at me! Do you really think I can walk that fast?
This is my slowest walking speed, man.
Yeah, the D-pad, the GBA doesn't have a control stick.
Oh! If it isn't one thing, it's another! You are a troublesome boy! Oh. There! Now you can't possibly leave me behind. My, it's quite comfortable up here. More comfortable than it looks, surely. And much easier on me. Hey, quit your squirming. Can't you sit still? There. Yes, that's it. Much better. Now, I suppose a boy like you still has much to learn about the world. If ever you need my insight, press select. I'll be happy to help. Such a hopeless child.
Cool, we have a hat now.
Thank God. I hate looking at him while he's naked.
My bedhead is a little absurd. I love the houses in this game. They all look very silly. But yeah, Duck, if you want to try out Archipelago with us sometime, we try to set up like a big group every once in a while. Which reminds me, I need to get back to my Yoshi's Island thing. I've been so busy recently. Yeah. Now that we've got our funny little hat, we may be able to make our way to the south. Not that having a hat affects making progress in very many ways, but you know, this time we won't be yelled at for going this way. Hold on for a moment, my boy. We've stumbled across something important. The world of the Minish is very small. You're far too big to meet them now. Who are the Minish? Ah, yes, silly me. Allow me to explain. You humans call them Picori, but they refer to themselves as the Minish. Strange how, in the world of humans, only this forest has kept that name. Anyhow, deep in the forest, they built a tiny village where many now live. But if we're to enter the village, we'll have to make you a touch smaller first. Look at that! At first glance, it appears to be a mere stump, yes? Hey, Clue! Hey, Gomez! It's me, Eslo! No, that stump is a portal used by people long ago to adjust their size. With my help, you can use it to shrink down to Minish size.
Just stand on the stump and press R to shrink. To return to normal, next to the stump and press R. Get me up there and we'll give it a try.
Yeah, so Eslo's a fucking wizard.
Small.
In Smallin's your boy. He's so
Oh.
teeny.
Oh, single-celled organism.
Welcome to the world through the eyes of the Minish. Now, aren't you glad you saved me? No need to thank me, though. Portals that reduce your size are all around in different shapes and sizes. If you want to return to normal, stand next to a portal and press R. But there is one thing you must know. Being Minish size is full of dangers. Mere puddles at your normal size are bottomless swamps to the Minish. And as your companion, if anything bad happens to you, it happens to me too. So proceed with caution, my lad. If not for your sake, then for my own.
Look at him. He's so tiny.
Oh, you little mouse thing.
Yeah, so you notice how this little patch of grass slows me down now? So I have to push my way through it. Rolling still sends you very far, though.
Oh,
Oh my god, that's right, you can still use your sword when you're tiny. What a lovely little clover garden over here. God, the sprite work in this game is so good. It reminds me a lot of the Hamtaro games in the way that they just add, like, a beautiful level of detail to things that are normally super duper small. Yes!
it appears we have found the Minish village.
Little guys! Little guys!
Oh, these
Love these guys,
things.
son.
Pico picori.
Hidden Palace, is that you?
Yeah.
Ripico picori. Pico picori pipico.
Okay, bye.
I gather it's been quite some time since they last saw a human. What's that? You didn't understand what they were saying just now? Ah, yes, that was the language of the Minish. It's a little different from the dialect I am most familiar with. I'm afraid I didn't catch most of what they said myself, but perhaps there is someone here who understands your language. You should look around.
Oh, they talk in reverse in another language? That's great.
You said it, buddy.
Yeah, love the noises. Okay, they're all saying the same things until they can understand me. Also, I love, like, we'll see these pots in more detail later, but I love that they just have giant versions, well, the regular size versions, but, like, you know, like, you just see, like, a super up-close version of something that you're used to just not giving a second thought in a Zelda game, like the breakable pots. Is just so cute. I love the sprite work in this game. Like, the normal size stuff looks perfectly, like, it looks nice and everything, but the level of detail that they're able to achieve on such time, like, for the much smaller scale items, with the relatively, not super not super limited, but just compared to, like, you know, the fucking GameCube, the capabilities of the Game Boy Advance. It's no Sega Saturn, that's for sure. Hello, John Oldman of the Minish Village Oldman. Who wants the village elder?
Pico, Rico, Pico, Pico, Kobe. Get out of
Well,
here.
I can't do the voice I normally would for this guy right now.
Pico, Rico, Pico.
what's the voice you would normally do?
Something like this.
Yeah, no, don't do that. Don't kill yourself.
Yeah, I can say it for like 3 words, no more right now.
Yeah. Blue!
Oh, this nerd.
This is Dubby now.
I've never seen an outfit like that before. Are you a human? Oh my, it's been quite some time since any humans came here.
So do you just speak in English to anyone that walks in and really annoy all your neighbors, or is this like a thing you intuited based on my appearance?
I mean, they recognize you as human.
yeah, but I just imagine like he enters in, like someone enters the library and he just says hello and everything in English, and everyone's just like, God damn it, stop! I can't understand you.
My name is Festari. I watch the abbey as well as the shrine to the north.
Immediately, I'm reminded of Redwall because of tiny people in an abbey. That's it.
You seem to be having some trouble with our language, don't you? You could use a jabbernut. It would allow you to understand our tongue.
No thanks, I've had my fill of nuts for today.
Too
Find
bad,
one in the
kid.
barrel just south of here.
Okay. I also love this kind of like the baseline of this still sounds very clearly like just like a Game Boy sound to it, like it's just the regular Game Boy channels. But then they have like a regular clarinet sound effects or like a voice doing the
Where are you going?
melody. It was the house just south of here, right? But I can't really go in when there's guys standing in the way.
The barrel house.
The barrel. I missed that word. My apologies. Not these ones. Oh, now they're gone. Okay. Yeah, for whatever reason, I thought they meant like immediately south. It's technically southwest or east. Oh my god, that's the Tamagotchi thing.
Oh, Link. This must be the jabbernut Festari told you about. Well, you'd better eat it if you plan on making any progress at all.
Do I have to eat it? It's
Scaring
moving.
me.
You ate the jabbernut. Now you can understand the language of the Minish.
Crunch.
I might be allergic. Oh yeah, fun fact, something that happened at the concert on last Saturday, the first concert. I was in the green room and we were having some snacks, and I bit into a fucking peanut granola bar and immediately was like, oh, blah, blah, just like, 5 minutes before going on to perform.
No.
Yeah, not a great time to suddenly have an allergic reaction.
So you've eaten the jabbernut and now can understand us. The elder said that humans can no longer see us as they once could. It's amazing that you can see us.
Well, yeah, it's kind of hard to not when I'm this size, honestly.
You've heard of travelers who find a kinstone and get really lucky? Well, that's all thanks to items made by us, Minish. You see, we thrive on making humans happy. It gives us energy.
Oh my god, it's the elves and the cobbler.
But we only do it in secret.
Yeah, it's exactly that. Also, Rucky, feel free to point me in directions of anything. I have played most of this game before. It's been very, very long since then. And if you know the locations of any collectibles, please say so, because I might overlook them.
Oh, they're around.
Yeah. Go to the top right of the village. There may be something of interest. Okay. I don't know. You saying maybe something of interest implies to me either you're playing coy or you don't remember if it's accessible yet. Both are good. Oh, well, yeah. I think I probably would have found this one. No, Link! I thought it was going to let me stop on the ladder for a second. I was curious if it would let me get on at all. But, yeah, it did.
I'm getting set to leave for town and visit some of my Minish friends there.
Probably haven't noticed, but lots of Minish live right in Hyrule Town.
God, I love these guys' designs.
They're very cute.
We met them in Hyrule Town and other places too, not just in these woods.
So, back in high school, I had, we did a little gift exchange between friends, and I got a little Zelda gacha capsule thing. Or two of them, I think. One of them was a little figurine of Link from Phantom Hourglass specifically, because he came with a little Phantom Hourglass. And the other was a little, like, keychain, or like a charm thing, like a phone charm for, for a Minish. And it's so cute, and he's holding a little clover, and it's so cute that I immediately was like, okay, you are never going on my phone or anything that would possibly break you because you are too cute.
Oh,
It's very
you
language.
speak our language.
Oh, yeah, no, Quark, you take him.
It's been quite a while since we've asked her to speak our tongue. We have little off here in these woods, and please enjoy your stay.
Thank you for your offer, but we have no time to relax. My name is Eslo. This child is Link. We need to break a curse that has been cast on the Princess of Hyrule. To do so, we'll need to reforge the broken Picori blade.
Ah, yes, we've come here hoping you have a blade reforged. All of us are here feeling from Mr. Gallowitz. He's helped with the crystalline form that energies this world. Only by infusing the blades to the energies can a new blade be forged. Here, give me your map. I can mark with these elements you found.
Oh my god, I can't even understand what I'm saying. These are the fastest lip flaps I've ever had to sync.
Woo!
Collectible thingies.
The earth like we found the shrine at the north of Fastari's Abbey. Speaking of Fastari, he will show you the path to the shrine's entrance. Go with caution. Evil creatures will make their home in our shrine. Return to me at once after you found the earth element. Now get out!
How do I know if my house is haunted because of Ouija board? Oh. Oh man, this theme is so good. I do wish that it wouldn't get interrupted over and over again by going into houses and stuff. Alright, yeah. Oh, you're making Minish stickers? That's excellent! I am getting those. I'm getting a set of those. Oh, that's cute. I want real clothes. Silly Minish guy. There is something really, like, neat and cute about the idea of trading kinstone pieces. It's just me wishing that I was a kid again and going to the like, on the playground and, like, trading, like, Bakugan and shit, or, like, Pokemon
Oh,
cards.
that little bed.
That bed is so cute. Beepy bed. I want a beepy bed. My home is being invaded by mushrooms. Soon I will have to evict from this boot. Oh god, you know what it made me realize? That probably means that shoe belonged to someone with, like, very bad foot fungus. And then it became actual fungus. Like normal fungus instead. That's probably how it works, right? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, we cannot straight up not pass through this grass anymore, so they're very creative about how they yeah, they obstruct certain degrees of percussion. You got 5 rupees.
That's kind of nice.
Yeah, I feel like the description for 5 rupees and 1 rupee should have been swapped. But it's funnier that they weren't, honestly. Green thing! Die! One thing that we'll come to see later is that a lot of Zelda games, like, and a lot of just RPGs and adventure games in general, will have games where, or will have enemies that are like, we'll have enemies that are just, you know, big old bugs or whatever. But in this game, when you're small, the bugs are just regular size, and it's just very funny. So this is impassable, and it will hurt us if we touch it. So we need to do something magic to cut those vines down naturally.
Of course.
Because there's no other means
Figures.
of cutting things down. Ever. Alright. Eslo, what do you have to say? If any hopes of reforging the Sacred Blade, do as the Elder says. Go find the Earth Element. Great. Alright. Let's have a look-see at our map.
Didn't the Elder say to talk to...
Yeah, they told you to go to Fastari and go to the Abbey, and Fastari would let you in the temple.
I am
And you just, like, fucking laugh.
To be perfectly honest, though, he was kind of talking very quickly. Also, but yeah, also I've
The words are on the screen and you
I
can
know, I'm being goofy. Okay, yeah, so you can skip this animation every time if you want. but I like seeing it the first few times, especially because each, like, the different, like, little portals that you can use are, vary, and the animation for each one is slightly different, and I think it's cute. So, I will not be watching them every time, or else our playtime will be, like, doubled. Yeah, so, just to go over what kind of day I had today, after, you know, the concert not happening last night due to tornado, we then, I had to get up at the butt crack of dawn to take my brother to work because my parents were at my sister's graduation. She finished grad school. And then, I had to go get home from driving my brother to work and then very, very quickly, get ready to go to work because I needed to go to work, at a different store than usual because we had a big stupid event that we had to do. So that was
The
fun.
tornado.
Yeah, the event is the tornado was the event.
Wish to go to the shrine? Very well, this way.
Thanks. I love that it plays
What?
the puzzle solved jingle for that.
But
Oh, that was really difficult to figure out.
Be careful, it is quite dangerous.
I'll be fine.
Big tornado sale this time of year. Alright, we're already at the first dungeon, believe it or not. It's kind of cool.
Hell yeah.
Just this game's pacing is really good.
So this would be the Deepwood Shrine the Minish Elder spoke of. He said something about there being monsters inside, didn't he? Hey now, no reason to be afraid or anything. I'll be waiting right here. No, wait, what am I saying? I'm not letting you leave me alone out here.
Love that.
Hot. Push.
That's some tough web.
Some strong as fuck.
Spiderwebbed.
Strong as fuck ice movie.
Yeah.
Slug!
I love these things. They're so cute.
They don't really do much. But
they're
do
so cute.
They do hurt me though. So die they must.
Steppy.
They don't need to do anything. They just need to be cute.
Well, you got a slug's chance in a salt mine of getting through here in one piece.
Use it to open locked doors and blocks. At open blocks, yeah. You can use it only in this dungeon. You got it.
Yeah, I forgot they had locked blocks.
There's a locked
Buddy, I
door
am way
here.
ahead of you.
See if you can find a key.
Oh, boy, do I have news for you.
What the hell? Have you done this before or something?
I love that they fall on their backs. Like pathetic little
They're
slugs.
so cute.
They're pretty pathetic, but it's adorable.
Do you see that lever? I think you should be able to pull it. Just stand in front of it and press R to grab it, then press down to pull.
I got it, man.
It might seem a little bit silly to go over things like that, but these are different mechanics than any of the previous 2D Zelda games had.
Yeah.
So it's good that they explain them thoroughly. Because just having a general use button that lets you pick up things and all that, like that's not out of the ordinary, but the specific things that you can do with it in in Ocarina of Time, like the iconic button layout on the screen and how like every time like the action button changes like the text that says what you can do. This is the first time that one of the 2D games has had enough buttons to have a dedicated thing, or one of the handheld games rather. Has had the opportunity to do that. This is a Pikmin enemy. Well, can't do anything about that. Into the barrel. Now, in hindsight, this barrel reminds me a little bit of a specific thing from fucking the Dan Olsen video about the fucking American Tail video game.
Wow, look at the size of that barrel. Oh, right. How silly of me. It's not big, we're just small.
I think you're forgetting it's forgetting something, my guy. No! Okay, so I don't have my GBA is out of batteries right now, so I can't use it as a controller, so I'm currently using the Game Boy or the GameCube controller as a regular controller. And up until now, I've been using the control stick because the D-pad on the GameCube controller is tiny and pathetic. So I might have to switch to using that after all. Oh, that's right. I have to finish freeing it. But yeah, so today at work was very long. I will not bore you with any specifics beyond there was a lot of things to do. And I am tired. And it's only compounded by the fact that I didn't get to do my favorite thing in the world the day before, which is play music, you know?
What? Hey, be careful, my lad. The barrel just moved.
Whoa! WarioWare! I don't know why WarioWare was the first thing that came to mind. Not everyone immediately thinks of WarioWare Twisted. Little mean ladybug, I think.
Some kind of creature.
La criatura. I love the mushroom pulling thing. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Yippee!
How his face gets red.
Yeah, he's like, I mean, it's a nice, clear indication of where you're, where you physically can't go anymore. But it's also just a really cute detail. You found a dungeon map. Check it on your map screen. Lighter rooms are ones you've visited. The blinking room is your location. Press up or down on the D-pad to check different floors. You got it. Up. And then conveniently, there's a little scuff in the floor to mark where you stop if you want to get to the other side. And if I look up at the... Yeah, no, it's blocked off that way. I was thinking, like, okay, can I actually just go to the... Just jump down from the top? Nope. I gotta go the long way around. This motherfucking thing. I wonder. Hey, Bug, will you, or Slug, will you stand on this? Okay, well, it won't work, so...
What we need now is something to hold down this switch.
Will this do? Shit.
Whoops.
You clumsy fuck!
I think you might, if you leave the room and come back, you can push.
Oh, right, I can probably, yeah, I can push the pot. My first instinct is to just do the pickup thing for it. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, fucking...
Yeah, no, the control stick is gonna fuck me up a little bit. So, how big is this whole location, do you think?
Well, we can see it on the map when we come
Or, like,
outside.
okay, what is something that would give it a sense of scope? Like, about how large would you say the whole, like, oh shit.
Barbie Dream House.
That's adorable, and I love that. Bigger than a bread box. Good. If I had to guess, this room would probably be about the size of a bread box. In most rooms in the dungeon, honestly.
You can pull the statues.
That is true. Let us do that then. Can I push them all the way in? Yes. About the size of 2 shoe boxes and a barrel. Very specific. You can open locked doors and blocks. When will we encounter these mythical locked blocks? Yeah. What was I know Quark and Rocky already said, but what was your guys' first Zelda game?
Wind Waker.
Hmm.
Wind Waker's a good one.
Yeah. Mine
Might have
was...
been-
Sorry.
Might have been Minish Cap.
Really? Yeah, mine was Spirit Tracks on the DS.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no. So, considering how huge of a Zelda fan I am, like, in the grand scheme of the franchise's history, I was a much later adopter. But the first Zelda game that I knew about as it was coming out, that I immediately wanted to know, like hear about, was Skyward Sword. Sorry, what?
Go back up.
Yep, no. I haven't got a key. Look, like I said, I've had a long day. It's a little tricky, but please do not stop reminding me of stupid, dumbass shit that I'm forgetting. It is appreciated. I'm trying to remember what to do with that funky little blue mushroom.
Use it.
Yeah. Thing. Unidentified fucking thing.
Blow it up now.
Ah!
These things really are just straight up puff stools. Like, almost down to a T.
Which came first, actually?
This was 2004, so it would have been puff stools, because that was 2001. It was a launch title for the GameCube.
Let me in! Let me in!
Well, that's not getting me anywhere fast.
Not getting anywhere slow, either.
It's not getting me anywhere at all, because it's blocked.
Precisely.
Le gasp.
Or more precisely, it's webbed.
Oh. Now there's a puzzler. I suspect there's not much more we can do here right now. Let's press on. Perhaps we can work this from another angle later on.
Yeah, but I want to try it now. Okay. I love the way that they use the old, like, 16-bit sounds from Link to the Past and, like, just update them a little bit so that they're a little cleaner with this sound chip, but they're very clearly still the same ones. Like the going down the stairs. It's very cute.
Son of a bitch!
To the right. To the right again. But yeah, when I was... Never mind. When I was, after I played Spirit Tracks, that was when I... Okay, yeah, I didn't see the South Shore here, so I wasn't sure what I needed to do with it at that point, but that's fine. I explored and found other things, and that's the important part. But yeah, after I played through Spirit Tracks was around the time that I heard about Skyward Sword coming out, and immediately I was like, oh, I want that. And then I got the 25th anniversary, Symphony, or the 20th anniversary, no, it would have been 25th, because, yeah, because it was, 80... Because it was 86, and Skyward Sword was 2011, so it would have been 25. Four Sword Anniversary Edition, not a bad one. But yeah, but then I basically learned about the series going backwards from the 25th anniversary via Hyrule Historia and beyond, which is probably the best possible way to get someone fucking addicted to this series. Because it's like, oh shit, that's cool. Oh shit, that's cool. Oh no. And then I just found all these other games that I really, really, really wanted to play. And then I found Peanut Butter Gamer on YouTube. And then it just kind of got so much worse. And by worse, I mean better. I just mean stronger, is what I meant.
Harder, better, faster, stronger?
Exactly. Dungeon key. Where was the... There was a locked door somewhere. Was it through here? No. Yeah, this is the room that we can't do anything in yet. Ocarina of Time 3D was my first real Zelda. Yeah, Ocarina of Time 3D was the next 3D Zelda game that I played. Because I bought a 3DS with a big... I was confirmed at that point in the Catholic faith, so I got... Oh my god, it's Worm.
Oh, worm?
His butt. Him butt exposed.
Stop
Wiggler.
hitting his booty!
Little heart-shaped butt.
This is a very Yoshi's Island boss, honestly.
Oh, I love the item you get here. It's so fun.
Oh yes, I've been looking forward to this ever since I put Minish Cap on the queue. I was like, oh, I can't wait, because the Minish Cap has some of the most fun items in this series. This guy ain't hurting anybody. No, he hurts me. You got the Gust Jar. Hold the button to draw things in and release it to fire them out. Set it to A or B on the item screen to use it. So, one thing that I have mixed feelings about this game is the limited items, but also it's the fucking Game Boy Advance. There's not exactly much
Only
real
so many
estate.
buttons to work with, yeah.
Yeah, and you gotta have the R button as your general purpose one, so, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. But all the items in this game are fucking phenomenal. I can't think of a single one that I, like, dislike using or don't find satisfying, in, at least in some way or another. And the Gust Jar is just... Because I played this game for the first time well after playing Skyward Sword, and so I was like, oh, I like this. It's like the Gust Bellows from Skyward Sword, but also effective as, like, a means of attacking. And I also think the Gust Bellows in Skyward Sword is very fun in general, so... Got a piece of heart. Now you have 3. Collect just 1 more to increase your energy. If I recall correctly, there was another one lying around somewhere. Also, it's just very satisfying to use because of the way that it builds up
It's so fun to clean.
and turns red. Yeah, no, it's Luigi's Mansion type feeling, where it's like, ooh, I'm gonna vacuum up all the sand on this floor, said someone in particular. Also, I love when you kill the puff stool guys, they burst into more fucking spores. Like, it makes perfect sense. Phew. Hang on. Luigi house, but it mansion. I love that fucking video. It's so dumb. 10 mysterious shells. I'm not sure what they're for, but let's just hold on to them for now. Yeah, I got no fucking idea what that's for, but, you know, it looks cute. Might as well hold on to it. The particle effects in this game are also extremely cute, because they're very fun little downscales slash, well, not even downscales, just different portrayals of the similar effects that you get in Wind Waker. And, like, the big cartoony swirls. It's very fun. We've sucked off all of his spores, and now he is...
We've what?
Don't worry about it. I want that blue. How do I get that blue? And now we just vacuum. I also love how the Gust Jar just has 2 very convenient handles, so you can, like, hold it like a big ol' vacuum. 20 mysterious shells. Boy, I really hope we find out what the fuck these are for very soon, or else my wallet's gonna get full of them. Link goes to buy something at the shop, and he's like, hang on, give me a second, and he dumps out his, like, rupee wallet, and a whole, like, just a fuck ton of seashells come out, and then they're just like, what are you... What? Nothing. Ah! Nothing. Alright, yeah. So this is not the solution yet. Can I vacuum up the water? No. Pot. I love that things just get stuck to it like that. Like everyone, when they're vacuuming with, like, the hose or whatever, everyone's done the thing where you just stick your hand over the nozzle just to like just to have it make a funny noise, or just even by accident, and you're like, whoops, and then you just, you know, it's just so funny that like a Zelda item of all things is just as simple as like a vacuum, and yet it's just so clever with the way that it does that. These are the reasons that I love Zelda items so much, and this game is full of really inventive ones. Here we are. Slurp. Aha! Ah!
What?
Watch out! You're gonna crash!
Now what?
Unless we find a way to travel by water, we won't be going much farther. Whoosh.
Hey, look, a way to travel by water.
No way.
Whoosh. Whoosh. Yeah, I never really used it like this growing up. I pretty much always just held down the button, but this is a pretty effective way of dealing with things. It's just poof, poof, poof. Oh, new tech
This part's
discovered.
so fun.
It's like the Super Mario Sunshine fucking.
No,
night-
they're drowning!
They're fine. They're slugs. They're mostly water.
This is so sad. Oh, that fucking fly. I love you.
I don't. They're assaulting me currently.
That sounds like a
They're
huge
so
problem.
cute. They're so
It is.
fat.
It is in fact a me problem because I'm the one that has to deal with it. No! Aren't we mostly water? Yeah, but they're like mostly water. No! The control stick has betrayed me once again. Back to the D-pad. That's gonna happen a little bit this series, I'm afraid. I promise I'll be grabbing some double A's. But what if this is a saltwater lake?
Well, they've got a slug's chance in a saltwater lake if they think they're getting through here without a problem. I suggest you should mosey on home, cowpoke, before you get your goose cooked.
Oh, I love roast goose.
Still hanging around. Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Least I can do is give you one last song, courtesy of my snail amigos. Adios, muchacho.
Can you tell that I was really tempted to stream Tadpole Trouble tonight?
Is that what the lights are from?
Yes. So for those that don't know, I've talked about it a lot recently because obviously, but Tadpole Trouble is made by Matthew Toronto, Brawl and the Family Guy. It was the game that he made on off of Kickstarter, where you swim as a little tadpole on a musical score, and Thunder Creek is the best thing ever. And you should play the game. It's very cheap, very short, very fun, and you should buy it because it's an indie game and it supports him. But there's a bunch of fun little stages and just ideas for levels, and it plays with the whole gimmick of like swimming through a musical score pretty much every way that I could imagine it being used. And Thunder Creek is just a really fun like it just does a lot of fun things with the mechanics. I am extremely biased, but like I don't care. Can I? No. Okay, so I gotta get up there somehow. Okay, that one was not even my fault. That was just me. That was just a normal mistake. But yeah, at the beginning of Thunder Creek, there's a little beetle that's flying around, flying across the surface of the water, and Baton, the little... Oh, fuck. You know what I realized I forgot to mention last stream when I was talking about the concert and stuff? Matthew Toronto gave me a plush of Baton that was made during the Kickstarter.
Oh my god.
It's so cute. I have a picture of, he also signed my music, and also, my friend's copy of the, well, okay, it wasn't technically my friend's copy. My friend uses a tablet for his music, so he asked for my paper copy so that Matthew could sign it, so he could have something. I took a picture of my cowboy hat that I wear on stage for the song, and the music with the signature and little Baton. It's so cute. She's so good. We are going to be playing Tadpole Trouble very soon on stream. It's a very short game, so it wouldn't exactly like get in the way of any longer running series. I am missing something very obvious. Oh, right, I've got a key. Where's another locked door?
Can you pull up a map, or have you not gotten it
Oh,
yet?
yeah, no, I've got the map. Yeah, let me pull that up. There's no indication of which doors are locked necessarily, I don't think.
No.
You can see
Well,
where
it would be a pretty
been.
safe bet that it would be the one room we haven't been to, so let's fall down the barrel again. I love...
Oh yeah, the barrel has the cobweb in it. We need to suck it up.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
did that.
yeah.
We
We
fell
fell.
down.
We fell down. I think there
Did
was something. Yeah, that was how we got to the lily pad thing. But I think there
Okay,
was.
sorry.
No, you're good.
I've had a friend who has been messaging me constantly this
No, you're
whole
good.
stream. It's
You're
like,
good, you're good.
please.
But yeah, no. I think there was something else that we missed down here. Yeah, because if I look at the map here, yes. Okay. So there's something to the.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I am so smart. SMRT. It's process of elimination. I'm not that smart. All right, we'll just pass through here again, see if there's another path that we. Ow! Dick.
I'm sure we did
Yes.
see a locked door over here as well. Yeah.
Yeah, here. Ta-da!
Oh my god, the big key. It's right there.
Big key. Whoosh. This is one of my favorite
Oh,
ways you can
crap.
use the gust jar. Whoa! Wow! Wow! It's so silly. Woo! Big key.
Use it to open big doors.
Red.
Also known as Big Kai.
Blue.
But the meaning is the same. I hate it. I hate that I haven't even played the Kingdom Hearts series and I've been infected by memes thereof.
Thanks.
All right. Yeah. And Mush for making the highlight reel that I then subsequently allowed to like put on the highlights channel as I was working on the whole thing, and so as a result I had to become at least somewhat familiar with part of the series, and then the memes just took over. Tragic, really. Aww.
Gotta go up the other stairs for that.
She pull on my shroom till I gust. Yeah. I don't know what to say to that. I mean, we were definitely making jokes of equivalent caliber very recently, but I don't know how to follow them up.
Noodle.
Canoodle. Yeah, and Link is talking to Eslo like, I gotta go, like, if Princess Zelda's my friend, I gotta save her so we can go around and have a good time and canoodle again. And he's like, kid, I don't think that word means what you think it means.
Done.
Yeah, the very short, like, turnaround of the Gus jar on that one definitely meant that he just got fucking yeeted directly downward, like when you pole vault directly into the ground in like a cartoon or something. Wile E. Coyote Acme ass moment. Okay.
Oh,
Huh.
this is so cute.
Huh.
This is such a fun boss idea.
Yeah.
You
It's a
guys,
normal
I'm
institution
made
of
of
your
goo now! I love this thing. It's so dumb. I love the idea of not even fighting a superpowered version of a regular enemy, just fighting a regular enemy.
But you're small now.
Exactly. Also, his stupid face when he's wobbling like that is so good. Oh, there it is, yeah. And then when he's not in his weak form, he's just got this big dumb smile like usual. It's also not even that, like, I don't even think that the sprite has that much extra detail. It's pretty much just the regular sprite. Again, not like a super powered version of an enemy, just the enemy. Got him. It's also it's just proof that a dungeon boss can be fun even if it's not hard, just because it's satisfying to fight.
Slapper. How much goo do you have left, my man?
So, do you think
I have more goo than you would ever comprehend.
Ah! No!
Fun fact, in high school, one of the usernames that I would mess around with before I settled on my final one was Chew Jelly, like the Zelda item. But specifically, I think it stemmed from an idea that I had for my Pikachu amiibo for a while. That, or I applied it to my Pikachu amiibo as like a fun little way to do it. Also, this thing is
like
fucking...
blue jelly, haha.
Yeah, that's exactly where it ended up. We did it! This thing must be like the size of a marble. You got the earth element. The power of the earth is the source of all living things. The earth element is the embodiment of that power. It's also Urple.
Wow.
Splatoon 2 boy haircut. It's exactly what it is. Green portal.
Ooh, fancy.
The elements look like gummies.
They do look like fruit gummy.
Oh, we've got the earth element. You must go tell the elder at once.
Oh, this game's going real fast, guys. We might be able to get to Yeek real quick, actually.
Oh,
Let's go! Let's fucking go!
Time to start collecting all the gotcha trophies to slow that to a crawl.
I knew you'd do this to me.
I am morbidly curious at this point.
The man is trying to keep us yickheads down.
Yickheads down. Jesus Christ. There is one very specific thing that I know about the update that has made me very interested in at least seeing part of it. I don't know if we'll get to that part, the most interesting part, but I will then be able to look into it without feeling bad for quitting because the rest of the game is just mostly the same and still kind of boring.
I hate to see Yick fan winning. So you found the earth element. You're blessed with much courage and strength from what you got. If your conviction holds strong, head to Mount Krennel.
I'd kidnap 1,000 children to not play Yeek again.
There you'll find a man named Malari. Among all the Minish, there is no one more able to repair your sword. If you ask me, I'm certain you will reforge your broken pickery raid. I shall send word to him in advance. Travel safely. You're brave, but there are many evils now in the world.
Thanks.
You have a long tail, buddy.
Yeah, it gets longer as they age.
Leave through this door here. I will take you out of the forest quickly.
Great Elder, we are in your debt. We shall head for Mount
When
Krennel
are we
at once.
playing Mega Man or OK?
You know what? So, generally speaking, my follower goals are going to be backlog titles of mine that I either started and never finished, or never started to begin with. Way back when I was doing Beat the Backlog, when I finished Ukulele, I opened it up to a poll, and people overwhelmingly said they wanted to see me play Celeste. I'm not good at video games, and streaming hard video game only makes it harder. Because I am already suffering the debuff of -10 to video games while streaming. I'm not opposed to giving it another shot, even though I never really tried it officially on stream, but I thought about it more and I was like, oh no. But So one of the other games I've had on the backlog is Mega Man 11. It's a very similar situation where I got stuck on the final levels.
Mega Man 11.
It's so good, except for fucking Wily Castle 2. Fuck that stage. I literally could not beat that stage. And it's the reason I couldn't beat the game, because the game also still has lives. So every fucking time that I fucked up and got a game over, I would have to do the entire stage again. And the part that fucked me up is at the end of the stage.
Oh no!
Yeah, no. So that might be one of them. Another one would be Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Specifically, I've played through most of it.
With new
on...
funky mode?
Yeah, I played through most of it on Switch and on Wii U, and then again on Switch. Still didn't beat it either time. I don't remember specifically why. But those are other ones that are contenders. Didn't defeat a single Robot Master in 11. The thing about Mega Man is that it is extremely hard when you don't have any special weapons. When you're just using the standard lemon gun, it's a little tricky. I was gonna call it the pea shooter, but then I realized no, it's a different food that you fire from your gun. How did you hear about it so quickly? I got a bomb. Oh fuck!
Here, have some
Thanks.
explosives.
Nice.
If I had known what item he was gonna give me, I would
think
have
this
read
guy
his
can
dialogue.
upgrade your bombs after a bit.
Actually, let me quickly chat with him again real quick and see if he says anything about that. 11's very much a game that gets
Because I
easier
swear you
as
get remote
more upgrades.
bombs.
Yeah, so you can very easily get upgrades from the shop in 11. That's one of the things that I really enjoyed about it. Because it makes the progression even cooler. But
11 is nice in that it gives you a lot of options if you need it.
Yeah. Problem is the times for most of the game, the time stop and the gear shift mechanic, it's mostly used for, in a lot of ways, it's store them in your bomb bag. Cool. In a lot of ways, as far as I can recall, anyway, it's been ages since I played it, which was when it first came out. Holder of the sacred powers, we grant you the power of wind. What the fuck? It blew up! Hey, kid, look at where that stone marker used to be. There's some strange symbol on the ground. Yes, of course. Why, this must be... Well, I haven't the foggiest, to be honest. Well, we'll keep that in mind. Yeah. Wonder who that's for.
What are you doing?
Oh shit!
Right now before the island blows up with you on it.
Blows up? Link, no! Link, no, your bomb bag! Ah!
When you shoot that one guy in Majora's Mask.
God, I love that you can, like, it's not even just you blow him up and then he, like, falls on the ground. Like, oh, wow, that's a hell of a headache. No, he just vanishes. He's just gone. You kill him with a bomb. It's fucking
Vanishes
amazing.
and you can't do the cat face. Of course,
Yeah.
'cause he's dead.
Yeah, no, it's so fucking, it's just like, wow, Jesus.
It's so funny.
Killed the man.
I mean, like, it's not really of any consequence because of the whole mechanics of the game, but it's so funny. Ah! Unidentified fucking thing. But yeah, what I was saying about Mega Man 11, the power and, like, the time stop thing is used for a couple of stages in the game earlier, but the degree that they expect you to have it mastered in the Wily stages is fucking ridiculously strict.
Yeah, that sounds like Mega Man Final Stages.
Yeah. The only Mega Man game that I've beaten is 2. And even then, on the Wily stages in
But
particular...
2's a good one.
2 is really good. I know 2 gets a little bit of flack just for being the one that gets all the fan service all the time, but it's because it's really fucking good. Like, I don't know how to tell you this, but video games can be good, and people can appreciate them, you know? It's like the same reason, like, anytime...
It is a little annoying, though, and I'm not biased for being a 3 fan at all.
No.
It's...
You ever seen one like this? What, you don't know what a kinstone piece is? Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you come back and see me when you get one, okay?
Okay, bye.
Thanks. Shrinking down was perfectly necessary there. Yeah, so one of the downsides of obviously the limited buttons means that you have to go into your menu and swap items a lot if you're doing a lot of different puzzles all at once in quick succession. But you can equip different things to different things, but then that also means that you can be swordless, which can be a bit of a problem. Generally speaking, I like to have my sword on the B button at pretty much all times.
It's fucked up. I always kept it on A. That's upsetting me.
Well, it's partly right now is because the shield was defaulted to the A button, and on
I understand.
Yeah, that and also the GameCube controller that I'm using right now, the B button being attack is just the most natural thing. Excuse me.
Yeah.
No, I know Tropical Freeze isn't that hard, but I had other games to play at the time, because when I was replaying it.
They look so sad!
Yeah, oh my god. The new MagFest theme for next year? I did not. I did hear that the dates were announced, but what's the theme? Like, what kind of... So, MagFest is... hey, Dodges. MagFest theme is, like, this year, it was, like, all the aesthetics were themed after, like, Sonic Mania. And previous year was, like, Donkey Kong, another year was Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers was specifically the 20th anniversary, so they brought back all of the other mascots that they made, which was very fun. And then,
Mega Man X!
Oh, fuck, nice. Well, see, there's my sign that the next game that I have to do is a Mega Man game. I'd love to stream the X games. It'd be really cool. I should read this sign before picking it up.
Who needs it?
I keep pushing the R button to read it, but I just pick it up because I'm too far away. Alright. MagFest already happened? It did. MagFest takes place in January, but they just announced next year's theme and the specific dates that it's taking place, because they like people to be able to get their shit planned. But yeah, MagFest this past year was Sonic Mania with all its logos, and all the characters and stuff that they made for it were like Sonic-like, and it was very cute.
I'd be down for a Mega Man X murder.
Yeah.
X was one of the series I never really got into that much.
Well, hopefully those streams will be able to help with it a little bit.
Yeah. I've just always been such a classic and Legends guy.
Yeah, understandable. I really do want to play the Legends games, though, but I know that once I do, I will become extremely angry because of, well, the elephant in the room, or I mean, excuse me.
Do you want to join me in mourning Mega Man Legends 3?
Sorry, I was gonna have a thing where it's like the elephant in the room. Excuse me, the elephant on the moon.
God,
is
they really just left him up there.
Yeah,
they've left him up there for like 25 years.
You know, no matter how many times I see that happen, it still rattles me. I've never seen a stone just blow up.
That was fucked up. Like,
yeah.
Well, I meant, like, before now. Anyway.
Mega Man Legends 3, yeah. The most that I ever got invested in the status of Mega Man Legends 3 was in the Stop Skeletons from Fighting videos on the Keiji Inafune story, and in relation to Mighty Number 9. Inafune is so... I can't believe...
When will he get arrested for insider trading, huh?
I can't believe that two different people that are often credited wrongfully as the sole creator of an iconic blue platforming character got involved in a spiritual successor to one of their franchises that ended in an absolute shit show, and also both of them somehow involved Arzest, I think. Or no.
Okay, the thing with Mighty Number 9 is that it was, like, painfully average. Like, I would not call it an outright bad game.
No, but
Balan is an outright bad game.
Yeah, Balan is outright bad. Mighty Number 9 is mostly just underwhelming after the amount of time it took for the game to fucking come out. Because, I'm gonna be honest, Mega Man games, not that complicated. No video game like that with as much money behind it should have ever taken that long, and I know that they never actually had the $4 million or whatever because of the way that things were cut, but like they should have been a little bit more upfront with I could say a lot about Mighty Number 9's how it was handled, but it's been said before.
It was just a perfectly average game that would have
Yeah.
just came and went if it wasn't attached to Inafune's name, and if it didn't have the worst development period I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, no. The fact that they were developing spin-offs before, like, fucking, I don't even remember what it is.
Yeah,
but the,
you
the
wanted
Mega
a
Man
fucking
Legends
anime
successor,
before you.
the fact that they came up with the Legends successor before Mighty Number 9 had come out, and it's like, I know that Concept was, like, the people that came up with, like, a lot of the ideas, and so, like, you know, Inafune was just doing his job as a, just in terms of coming up with ideas for things, but surely he should have been able to read the fucking room about the situation, about the game that he was trying to make his big re-debut with.
Yeah, I think those ones you need to do Kinstones for.
Yeah, that seemed familiar. Shovel Knight is a better Mega Man game than Mighty Number 9. It was exactly. And
Well,
it
Shovel
had a
Knight can't shoot lemon gun.
Yep, but he can pogo stick bounce.
Going holes.
The ideas guy.
Yeah!
Hole.
Inafune sort of just stuck as the concept artist and done nothing else.
Yeah. The thing is that, God, all of the designs in Mighty Number 9 are really good. My only exception is the way that they are actually brought into 3D and animated. I think they're kind of dumb. I think that if
But
they'd
I've
done
always really
talk sprites, it would have been really cute.
Yeah, I've always really loved Inafune's art.
Oh, yeah, no, it's great.
The classic Mega Man especially is super cute and has that really good
Kibby.
retro, like, Astro Boy style. Hello,
Come one,
open.
come all, see how many kinstone pieces you can collect. You'll never know what fusing kinstones will do, but it's sure to be good.
Why are they all gathered around me like this?
Hell,
Come
also
on,
not true. Sometimes it makes a snake that can kill.
come on up and get your free kinstone bag for holding your kinstone pieces. Don't miss out on this incredible once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Yes, you're here for your free kinstone bag, aren't you? That's right, maybe you didn't hear me, but they're free for all kids right now.
You got a Kinstone bag. You can now carry Kinstone pieces with you. This is the equivalent of going up to, like, a Toys R Us and they give you, like, card sleeves for Pokemon cards, and they're like, now buy some Pokemon cards. God, the fact that they still, they let you regain a little bit of control, but you're still blocked completely in, is a very
Please let me
unique
out.
way. First one's free,
Help.
kid. Yeah, no, that's kind of my feelings on the matter as well, Dachi. I just love ukulele. I know that it has a bit more like baggage compared to some other spiritual successors. Like, it was definitely not as clean of a revival as like Shovel Knight was in terms of like reviving a classic thing. But I love it. I don't give a shit. They were able to make a game that's just as good as Banjo-Kazooie, and that's all that I wanted it to be. You know, like, obviously small amenities and like little adaptations to the modern game, to like modern gaming would be nice, but as a budgeted like indie game, they prioritized really, really well. And I think that the game shaped up really well because of that. They knew the scope of the games that they were making, you know? Oh, I love Pokemon cards. I have two particular beauties lately. Oh man, Doug, link a picture to that for those that don't know. I think he shared it in the Pokemon chat, but it's really good. He brought those particular cards with him to the show, and when he showed them to me, he's like, I got something to show you, and he pulls it out of his shirt pocket, and he did that to everyone for the entire evening. It was so funny because every time it looks like he's about to show you, like, it's like the same way as like someone's like, look at this picture of my kid I keep in my wallet, but it's just fucking Wigglytuff giving you the Vine Boom stare. I don't think it's as good as Banjo-Kazooie. Okay, it doesn't quite clear Banjo-Kazooie, because obviously it's like a fucking stone cold. I did not read any of your dialogue, dude, I'm gonna be real. But I know how it works. Anyway. This is the kind of afternoon, or the evening that I wanted to have after my long-ass day at work.
Hurdy-gurdy, man.
Hurdy-gurdy, man. Oh my god, he's a Minish. I just processed that.
Or wearing a Minish mask.
No, he's got the clover tail as well. On his, I don't know. It could be a mask though. I don't know. The
I
two
wouldn't be
Kensone
this
pieces
big
fit-
to use a Minish.
Huh? Well, they can use the stomps.
Yeah, this poor salesman's talking to a guy on the phone. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, no. Spoilers for a game that came out 21 years ago. If a game is old enough to drink, I feel like I can spoil a few plot elements here and there. Eslo is a Minish, which is the reason that he knows so much about
for real?
them. Yeah, I know, right? It's shocking. There it is! Follow today to stay up to date on my mistakes. Current goal, 191 out of 200 to play DDR Mario Mix with Dance Mat and Face Cam.
Hell
And
yeah.
And maybe if we finish the game early, I might treat you to a little bit of Donkey Konga with Face Cam as well. With the bongos. And the dance mat. The dance mat's not necessary for Donkey Konga, but I'll have it set up. Perfect fit. That means we're both due for a little happiness. Later! Oh, yeah, no, it's just in his hat. Never mind. My brain always associates the Minish with holding a clover in, like, their tail because of the exact charm that I have. Just, I don't know, something about it. Brain not do good. Stockwell.
Kind of obsessed with the buff guy. He looks really funny.
I can get another tiny shitty shield.
Huge.
No, it's tiny.
Only 80 rupees for a
Sorry, hang on.
Only 80 rupees for a wallet. It can hold a king's ransom in rubies. Will you buy it?
You look like the president when your nose moves like that. Like the Pikmin president. When his nose and mustache move like that, it's really... that's great.
You got a big wallet. Now you can carry more rubies. Much obliged, my good lad. Please do not hesitate to stop by again.
God, my voice from that went from, I don't remember what the other guy's name is, I only remember Morshu, because everyone remembers Morshu.
Wanum?
No, the shopkeep in Wanton of Gamelon, not Forces of Evil. The thin guy with the frizzy gray hair. But he, oh my god, hang on, I gotta point this out. This house is for soup. Or tea.
Soup
But
house.
I like to think that soup. Ushram, Ursram, yeah, because it's just his name backwards, I think. You can move bookcases and stuff.
You're young. You should try to move bookcases.
This is the way that she's trying to hint that she needs help moving.
I am a laid-back, easygoing kind of guy.
Hang on.
That's great.
He who can enjoy a nice cup of steaming hot tea at his leisure is truly a master of his own time. Something about this guy's specific haircut and head shape and very generic NPC dialogue made my mind drift back to Yeek, and I hate you for that.
I'm an easygoing kind of
Oh,
guy.
hi! This is Quark.
We hear all sorts of interesting gossip in here. Stop by from time to time.
God, I love her.
Make yourself at home.
That was a really good, like, little hee-hee kind of laugh for that exact archetype of woman.
Just try.
Hey, you don't have any kinstone pieces. How can you fuse kinstone pieces if you don't have any fucking kinstone pieces?
Okay, damn, I'm sorry. Milk!
Milk.
Yay!
I wonder what I should have for dinner. Turns to the camera, grows
Wait,
like...
you can
What?
You can move the bookcases and stuff.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah!
Bookcase moved! Let's
Yeah,
go!
baby.
Let's go!
Pot!
Oh. So snug.
like small spaces.
No.
Do, do, do.
You know what this reminds me of in Persona and Persona 4 original Persona 3 as well as Persona 4 when you're standing around and you just push the D-pad in different directions and you're like heartbeat, heartbreak, no, tell me goodbye, and you just make you like fucking pivot in a circle over and over again. It's just a universal Persona 4 experience. If you didn't do that, you're lying.
Cool.
Wait, Dachi, you're right. That guy did look like the burger flipping master from Yeek. This guy looks like Legolas.
It really does.
I am Swiftblade, finest swordsman in all of Hyrule. If you train with me, I guarantee that you will increase your skill dramatically. Jesus, does this guy rhyme? So, would you like to train here? We shall start with the most basic of all techniques. I shall teach you the spin attack. First, press and hold your sword button. Second, build up enough power. Third, release your destructive might. That's all, young swordsman. Do you understand? Haha, very
Where's
good.
the sword button?
Look on the sword, on the back. It's like a little trigger-shaped thing. It could also be labeled as B. I don't remember what they called it. It's a Wiimote, is the joke. You are very good. You are a very quick student. But one must feel the technique, not just hear about it. That's why I will now possess your body, so as to demonstrate the technique. I call this the Swiftblade possession technique of training. Watch this! Possession! Whew. Now, you must try it yourself. Press and hold your sword button. Build up enough power. Then release your destructive might. That's all there is to it. I love that they could have just had Link do one automatically as a sense of demonstration, but no, they specifically tell you that the Sword Master is possessing your body for a brief period of time. Yes, fine work. You're a quick study. I will now give you this tiger sword. If you ever forget this technique, hiccups, you can review it with this scroll. Side effect of the Swiftblade possession technique includes hiccups. You may view it any time from the quest status screen. You learned a secret spin attack fighting technique. This is the first sword technique you've learned from the Master Swiftblade. Scoot, 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 scoot. I love the little chick on the top. Very silly. Little guy doesn't know where he's going. What? Just leave your back door unlocked, why don't you? The door is shut. We can't open it from this side. Well, fuck me, I guess. Vegetable man, vegetable man. Eeny and meeny. So, one side effect of this game having kinstone fusion is that basically every NPC that you can interact with is given a name. Normally in the kinstone fusing menu, you get you look at their name. Like basically any named NPC, you can now learn their actual name, as opposed to just like some games where it's like you never actually hear about who they are. Surprised filled bread from PETA? I'm the postman crossing town at incredible speed to bring you your mail.
Incredible speed.
I'm the postman crossing town at incredible. Please get out of my way, small child. I must deliver your mail. Child, please. Oh. Yeah, he just jumps if you stay in his way. It's great. Doesn't that smell spectacular? Perhaps they give out free samples. I say, would you ask for me? What register? It's just a counter. Also, I haven't said as much explicitly, but whenever you see the R button refer to say like speak or something, you can also just push the A button, so you don't have to make it weird. Are we getting a croissant? A croissant? Some regular pull apart bread, a slice of pie, or a sandwich.
Oh, sandwich. You gotta get your fruits and veggies in there too, not just carbs.
Just the way that you said you gotta get your fruits and veggies in there just reminds me of that one fucking Tumblr post with the pocket Michael Jackson. Get the fries. You'll need the strength for the trials to come. Which was also something I thought about the other day when Duck pulled out his fucking Wigglytuff card from his shirt pocket. It's so dumb. I love it. Welcome. You've come to the one and only bakery of Wheaton and Pete. Oh my god. This tasty slice of cake, which may or may not have something special inside, is a moist and cream-filled bargain at only 60 rupees. I'm broke.
Looks like a sandwich.
It does very much look like a sandwich. Either way, you shouldn't put a sandwich or layered cake on its side. It'll fall apart a little too quickly. I mean, there's not a very good, another good way to, to serve a cake like that, because it'll just fall over, but regardless. Oh, I don't even have enough for that. Fuck. That
You got no bread to get this bread.
Shush what? Shush no bread? Or shush no wallet? Nice. For a second, Dachi, I kind of thought it was an instance of you were clicked into the wrong window and you were trying to tell a different person to shush that had just messaged you and you hadn't tabbed in or something like that. So it's just like, why are you laughing? It's just like just saying something incredible, completely out of context in all caps or something, and then you're just like, whoops, that wasn't supposed to go there. Because that has
Wrong
happened.
chat.
Yeah, exactly. Wrong chat. Hang on, what? Boomerang!
Boomerang! That kid's no way that cost 15 rupees.
No! My fucking money! Why do you bother shopping if you're not going to have enough rubies? When you have more money, perhaps we can discuss this further.
Come back when you're little.
Richer. Yeah, I think I was going to say something about the voice that I was bleeding into for this guy when I was doing that, but I forgot what character it was reminding me of.
Let me place it out.
Okay.
I mean, I guess he assumes that he's referring to his younger sister. So, because a kid comes up and he's like, "Hey, is Marion home?" Bark.
Doggy. Let's go.
This is the quintessential Zelda experience: breaking into someone's house and just destroying their pottery.
Yep.
Oh, come on! I can't put out his fire too. That'd be really funny. What?
A ghost?
What the?
Hi.
Ghost?
Just hanging out?
Boogity boogity boo! I'm sorry. Boogity fake balls boo! Did I scare ya? Kids are just naturally scared of ghosts, you know what I mean?
God, Google fake balls, but it was so funny.
I don't know how Paper Mario Thousands of Doors, or Book of Mario Thousands of Doors, manages to have such an incredibly front-loaded Chapter 1, or a prologue in Chapter 1, in terms of iconic moments that will immediately hook you on the game. But it just does. Also, unrelated, but that clothesline on the left there looks like it was pulled out of fucking Oregon Trail.
That clothesline, aren't those really straight? It looks like it's pure wood.
I don't know. I think later at some point, someone's hanging oh my god, hi! Oh my god, Dubby, this is you now.
No, this is horrible. My cookies have gotten out.
This happens every time.
Yes, absolutely. Anything for you.
So this is why they call them skeleton domes.
Please. You can't go into buildings or leave town.
Ah! I didn't realize we were getting a timer! Also, I don't know what it is. Is that it? Is there any others that I can access?
I think we saw a
Nope.
gold one on the path.
Time's up.
Thanks. Here's your reward.
You got 10 mysterious shells. Also, so what I was gonna say, was, so one of my, Grimbo cutscene sprite.png? What the fuck is that? Oh, yep, that's Grimbo. That's,
Aren't you a little young to be going up against Ganon?
with the big orange beard. It's great. Does the merchant in Wand of Gamelon not have a name? I thought it actually was Urshorm or Urshram or something like that. Like I thought that was like actual. I don't know. But, fuck, now I'm trying to remember what the Wand of Gamelon merchant's voice that I was doing was bleeding into. It might have just been a fan name. I mean, Morshu is kind of like extremely popular, so it would make sense that someone would try and make a name for the other one. I don't know. Yeah, no, it's just the merchant. That's so strange. But yeah, so when I played Ocarina of Time for the first time, it was the 3DS version, which is a fucking banger version of the game. But the house appears to be empty. Maybe we shouldn't go in here. But yeah, so I played it around the age of 12 or 13, and gonna be real, I had a crush on Malon for a little while. I don't know, maybe I just have a thing for redhead farmhand girls, specifically. But, like, I don't know. That's unfortunate, they're not open yet. Oh well, we'll just have to come back later, won't we? Then why is the door open?
It broke.
Did I say farmhead girl? I meant redhead farmhand girl is what I meant to say. Okay, I'm glad that was a somewhat universal thing. Or not, you know, whatever, you know what I meant. Yeah, that's pretty much it, Rocket. Also, just the way that her dad teases, like, kind of teases Link a bit. He's like, "How would you like to marry my daughter, Malon?" And like, and just like out of pocket, and just, it's very cute. And Malon herself kind of plays into it a little bit and teases you in general, and is just very cute. And I don't know. I don't have to justify that. I don't have to explain myself. Cute characters are cute. Breaking news. If any, did any of y'all have fictional, like, video game character crushes growing up? And if so, what are some interesting ones that you might have had?
Interesting ones. I feel like everyone I liked was incredibly basic.
Well, then, what are some basic ones?
I liked Link. I liked Rival Green, Blue, Gary, whatever you want to call him.
The dickhead.
I like Cynthia.
Oh yeah, Cynthia is a very obvious one. Love her. Mona Shovel Knight. Oh, I knew that one about Dachi, but I always like hearing confirmation because it's for some reason anytime I hear about my friends being big gay idiots affectionate, it just makes me happy. Like I think about the one moment from Balan when Dubby was just like, "I'm gay." Like, it really just wistfully. I think about that moment all the time. It's really good. Can you let me through, bro? Okay, I'll show you the spin attack, but only if I get to destroy the sign. Hell yeah. Marie Splatoon, also good. I like how I was like, let me in, and then immediately was like, okay, bye. School teacher.
Oh, I had a
Yep.
huge crush on Yuna in Final Fantasy X.
School is in session right now, so I'm afraid I can't let you in. You apparently have outgrown school. Oh, you can't play with them because you're sick. Dumb bitch. What if I showed you my cool spin?
The dumb bitch.
I'm not a dumb bitch. I'm not. That mustachioed guy strikes me as somewhat unreliable. There's something fishy about
What
this
the hell
room.
is your problem?
Well, okay, to be fair, if I saw a guy whose haircut looked like a fucking powdered wig and had a bunch of mysterious masks on his wall, I would be pretty skeptical.
I
love Aisha Clan.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Hang on, I'm curious. let me see you, Aisha. First of all, what was the name of the Final Fantasy X character? Yuna?
Yuna.
Yeah, I probably recognize her on sight. I just want to confirm. Oh, yep. No, she's lovely. I want to play 10
love
so
Final
bad.
Fantasy. 10 is so good.
Okay, well, the first picture
So
is her
fucking
with...
good.
The first picture that I saw of her is her in this cute, like, kimono's not the right word, but it's a very cute thing. And then one of the other ones that immediately came up is her in, like, booty shorts and holding 2 pistols. So, like, both of those, very good. Probably
I've never
would've...
played 10 too. I probably should.
Does it have a generally positive reception?
No. But I think it's changed since then. I think it was just very different from 10 tonally. And it kind of was jarring to people, but one of my friends, who I trust with my life with their opinion, says they really liked Yuna's character arc in it. And well, I'm a Yuna fan.
Oh.
So I am very interested.
Oh, that's Aisha Clan. Okay, yeah, no, she was probably a lot of people's first fictional crush.
I love Aisha. She's so cute. She's stupid as fuck.
Which trainers, though, Rockman? That's the important part. Mayors are usually very important.
Cowboy Bebop.
What was that? Sorry?
I recognize this here. I thought she was from Cowboy Bebop. I guess that is not correct.
No, not at all.
No.
But if you
Close
didn't know
enough.
much about Cowboy Bebop, then I guess I can understand the mistake. But it is the same, like the cells and stuff that she's painted on, because it's very classic anime. I love that aesthetic so much, and I hate so desperately that so much AI-generated slop is trying to just emulate that style because it's Ghibli and it's cozy. No, there's a very specific reason that art from that era looks the way that it does and has the color palette that it does, and that does not come through AI bullshit. Nothing does. It's meaningless slop. But like even then, like people trying to imitate that style rarely quite nail why it's so cozy and familiar looking and feeling. But I can't put into words why. I can put into words as to why AI can't do it, because AI can't do shit. But, you know. Mecha Bowser top 10 hottest fictional characters.
Oh, most recent fictional crush.
Most recent fictional crush for me is definitely, well, okay. Not to the same degree, but Miriam from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is great, but she also was hot off the heels of an even bigger fictional crush that I have on Sonya from Sword and Shield. Sonya's...
I understand.
Yeah. Apparently I just have a thing for redheads.
I'm too arrowy for this conversation.
I know you are. I was wondering how long it was going to take for you to mention that, because I didn't mean to alienate you by any means, but it was just very funny.
Well, it started when I was off getting water.
Yep.
I'm not interested in real life, but I'm interested in considering it in fiction.
Miriam is the nurse with the purple hair. And coincidentally, she has a little... I'm doing it in real life. You can't see me do it. But she has a thing that she does where she plays with her earring, which is very similar to a very cute tick that Sonya has where she plays with her hair. Which also mood. I need to constantly be fidgeting with something, but it's so, they're so fuck. Oh my, I gotta move on.
Mages are usually very important and busy folk, I'll have you know. But I still have a hobby, of course. I collect unusual masks. I just love them. They're beautiful. Simply magnificent, I tell you.
We live
That's
under
great,
a
man.
monarchy, dude. Yeah, I'm not
Doesn't
gonna...
mean we don't have a mayor.
That is true. Cecilia Dote from G-Witch. I will look her up. DuckDuckGo is just gonna have a bunch of, like, my search history in DuckDuckGo is just gonna be a bunch of hot anime girls for the next... I mean, not bad, but... Cecilia Dote. Okay, one of the first suggestions, before even Cecilia Dote Gundam, is Cecilia Dote Age. So that's... Okay, yeah, no, she's... Yeah, okay, I see. Okay. She's, yeah. Understood. She's very pretty.
The one with the hair poofs?
She...
You don't hear enough from G-Witch.
No, but she looks like a cunt, which I like.
Yeah, she does have that smug bitch energy. She's got white hair.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah. Slowly becoming simpish, Cap? Why does that pun work somewhat well? Finally, another fucking kinstone piece. Okay, so we got a big-ass rock that we can't move. This is all we can do in this hole for now. We found a kinstone piece and nothing else. Trade kinstone pieces with me. Oh.
Oh, he's got it.
It's normally not this easy, but they're trying to make things very easy when you're starting out.
I think they're trying to make it easy because this is plot important.
Not this particular one, I don't think.
I thought so.
Maybe.
I thought when it was a question mark, it was plot important.
Oh, you know what? It very well might be.
Oh, that's so pretty. A perfect fit. Now I know we'll get lucky. Ho ho.
I don't remember why this guy isn't trustworthy, but I do remember that line that Eslo has does pay off. Also, you can still spin around while you're still in the squatting down position, and then you pop your head up, and then you're just doing the regular. So they give you 2 different degrees of spinning in pots. It's great. Hello, ma'am. Come on. I love how many little animals there are hanging around town. Oh, like the fish. Alright, let us progress. Also, Lens. Oh no, please, internet, don't send me pictures of women. I'm so scared of them. Oh, please don't. How horrible. Where else will I get
breast image.
Where else will I find my hot anime women? Now I'll have to go on Twitter. That's a lie. You don't need to find hot anime women on Twitter. There's better anime women elsewhere. Paper Mario Peach specifically is very good. But Peach in general is very fun, but obviously in the RPG she gets more dialogue, and her dialogue is particularly good in the paper games. Her personality isn't anything particularly, like, extremely, like, bombastic or, like, big overall, but she doesn't need to be. She's Princess Peach.
Okay, you got me. Let me make it up to you. You can have this most deluxe of all bottles for 20 rupees.
Sure.
Yippee!
Thanks a lot.
Do you have anything else?
I ain't got nothing to sell.
Ain't
Cool.
got no.
23
What?
23 is number 1.
What?
What?
I think they stopped playing up the damsel in distress thing a long time ago. The only instance where they kind of laid into it again in recent memory is in Paper Jam. But if I'm being honest, that leads to one of the funniest fucking gags in the whole game, where they're just in the jail cell that Bowser has them in, and Paper Peach just like, oh wait, hang on, and just walks through. Like, they can have one.
That's an excellent bit.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if it's in support of the bit, it's fine. Odyssey did kind of do a little bit with it, but then at the end of the game, she does, like, you know, tell her 2 boy toys to stop fucking around, and almost abandons them on the moon. So then she goes on her independent road trip with Tiara, which was fun.
Sounds really good. Bred by the cave just east of here in Trilby Highlands has an item. If you're planning on going up Mount Criddle, I think you might need it. It won't get you to the top, but it might just give you a start.
I think that is in reference to the bottle, because you need the bottle to get some water.
What?
Water.
I think you need to get, like, the dark blue water.
Oh, yeah, okay. I was just worried I was gonna fall in again. I love how it straight up just sounds like the growing sound from Mario. Like, they weren't even trying to be like coy about it. It's just like straight up, yep. There's that. Odyssey was after Paper Jam. Yeah, I know. But like even in the RPG series, like generally speaking, they didn't fall back on that. Paper Jam is pretty much the only exception, because Paper Jam's writing is very strange. It's very funny, but pretty much only to the same degree that the modern Paper Mario games are funny. Which, God, I want to play Origami King on stream. It's so
Origami King's really good.
I love its combat, and I hope that they will be able to find a nice way to incorporate some elements of it into the next Paper Mario game, although it is incredibly likely that they will just, you know, fall back on the classic Paper Mario style after the success of Thousand Year Door remake.
I'm not gonna complain about that.
I would not be complaining about that either, but I will not stand for people slandering Origami King in the name of classic Paper Mario. Like, that is something that I refuse to allow in my household. Olivia is a good girl. She is cute and fun and silly, and I like her. I think one of my favorite moments with Olivia in Origami King is just like, wow, you must be Bowser's most talented groundskeeper ever. That's not what I... Thank you. And just, Kamek is just so tired of shit at this point that he just takes the compliment and moves on, because he doesn't have time to correct her. It's so sweet. In Superstar Saga, she's more directly involved in the sense that she's involved in the plot to, you know, have a robot Peach that swears at you to prevent things, but she is definitely still highly, like, very closely related to the MacGuffin, because otherwise Peach isn't, like, you know, but, like, her writing never reflects her status as the, quote, damsel. At least not that I can recall. And even then, it's not as egregious as the main Mario games plots where she doesn't do anything in the story. In most of the RPGs, she does at least something, even if it is just, I don't know.
To be fair, the main Mario games barely have a plot.
Exactly. That's what I'm getting at. Like, the RPGs actually do expand on it to a reasonable degree. That is true. That is, she does get kidnapped halfway through, but that's also not like the main thing. Like, it's not the instigation. Like, if it's the instigation of the plot, that's just where, all right, fine, whatever.
I feel like there is a difference between being kidnapped and being the damsel in distress.
Yeah, the damsel in distress is the
that's a very specific character trope.
Yeah, the damsel in distress thing is her in a cage being held over a lava pit or whatever in like Mario Bros. Wii, or any of the 2D Mario games really, but like any game where there has to be more of an actual plot, she is doing a lot more. Like, yes, she's being held captive in Paper Mario 64, but she's still actively helping Mario. Like, obviously Mario's goal in the very first Mario Bros. Game was to save Peach, so it's not out of the question that that would be the driving force of a lot of the games. But in the games where she's given, like, actual character traits and dialogue and, like, stuff to do, she is not sitting idly by and doing nothing in most instances. She is usually more directly involved.
Once you've pulled off their iron masks, those guys are no trouble whatsoever.
Stupid face.
Oh, it's so cute, that stupid little parrot.
You know what this reminds me of?
Looks like a shiny Natu.
It does.
Like, this could be a shiny Natu color.
Yeah. You know what it reminds me of, though? Is when Ark was doing the 3-heart run of Twilight Princess, and Mush made the clip called How to Kill a That Thing, Step 1. And then he kept fucking it up. I just love the title of How to Kill a That Thing. It's so dumb.
I mean, that really is a that thing when you look at it.
Yep.
That thing.
Motherfucking thing. Red guy! Hey, this worked on the first guy. What the fuck?
Well, this guy's red, so he's stronger.
Yeah,
That's true. That is true. That is how power scaling works. Tricksy little guy.
Ah, of course, how silly of me. Hey, my boy, jump into that whirlwind over there for me. I wonder, is this a great idea or a terrible one?
If you kill me,
Wow! Oh, this was way more uncomfortable than I thought it would be at first. Okay. Okay, and now I think I got a little used to it. All right. Okay, I'm good. That was weird, though. I'm glad it worked.
Link has nothing to say on the matter. And Eslo also doesn't pipe up again about it. Just, you know, he knows that you know how it works now. What do you think, Choo Choo Jelly? You gonna head out, Dubby?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Good night.
slump well.
Good night.
But, like, give Stubby a little kiss on the forehead and tucks her in.
Ah,
And then with
Stop
that,
moving me
in that same motion, wraps my arm, or like pulls out like a comically long crook cane and pulls Quark closer.
you're supposed to pull me off of the stage with that.
Not this time.
I don't think that it's fair to say that Breath of the Wild has the most generic designs for most things, because if I'm being honest, Breath of the Wild is very, very inventive for the Zelda series, and it doesn't get credit for that just because people are so used to it now, because it was very, very saturated in the years after its release. Because even outside of like just the Zelda community, it became a very, very popular game to play a lot of and do challenge runs of, and everyone played the game so much, and the game is already so big. So then when you have additional people doing a lot of content, you just kind of get normalized to it. Like, I look at the Bokoblins in Breath of the Wild and don't bat an eye. But like when I first saw them, I was like, oh my god, this is such a fun way to update the Bokoblins to be more pig-like. And I love what they did with the Moblins, about how they made them weird and lanky instead of like fat and wide. Like, they do a lot of different things, but we're so like, a lot of people are very desensitized to it. That said, Choo Choo design stinks. Not awful. Like, at least it still has the goofy, silly eyes that stick around for a split second after they blow up, but not my favorite Choo Choo design.
Other than Skyward, but Twilight Princess true design at least.
Yeah, Twilight Princess's Choo-Choo is just literally just a slime. As for the question about what Choo-Choo jelly tastes like, it depends on the game and the coloration of the Choo-Choo. In this game, they probably taste like sickly sweet gummies. Like, if you took the flavor or like the flavor of like a Flintstones gummy vitamin and flavored it like NyQuil. Like, extremely sweet kind of thing. Like, concentrated sweetness that doesn't feel like it's gonna sit right in your mouth. Like, you know how, like, if you drink NyQuil or whatever, sometimes, like, it'll have, like, that kind of, like, or, like, something super duper sweet, or, like, something with, like, pulp in it or something, like, it'll get, like, stuck on your teeth.
I am very familiar with NyQuil's taste right now.
Yeah, that's true. But I think it would feel like that, or taste like that. Not bad if you were to, like, distill it into, like, I think it probably would work good in, like a cake, or, like, a sweet, or, like, a taffy. I think it could be, like, extracted or something in the Zelda universe. I think it would work well.
So this perfectly normal-looking stone was another portal to the Minish world. There may be other rock portals. Keep your eyes peeled, boy.
I've missed playing games like this on stream because I like being able to stop and chat about my favorite series, because I fucking love Zelda. Oh, sorry.
Water is life for Krenel beans. The blue beans grow when you pour water on them, but the green beans like Mount Krenel mineral water. Mount Krenel mineral water can be found only in a spring here on Mount Krenel. Well, really, the spring is closer to the base of Mount Krenel.
I got a rock.
Hope you don't mind me stealing from your chest. Hi. Yeah! Yeah!
They taste like the salmonella Pikmin gummies. I don't know what those taste like, but I don't think that they'd be that bad. I still love that the Pikmin gummies that were specifically potentially related to salmonella was the white ones, because, like, oh shit! Kuba Koobs, thank you very much for the raid. Thank you very much for stopping by. I've got to, unfortunately, I have to activate the countermeasures. What were you guys playing? Oh. Ow. Are you guys also playing Minish Cap or another Zelda game? Because I have... It's been ages since I've streamed a Zelda game, and it was... And I'm very happy to be back. Also, I did not mean to grow yet. I needed to climb up that vine over there. Yeah, that was what I was going to say, Dachi, before the raid showed up. We're playing Banjo. We also were talking about Banjo earlier, and I was also talking about how much I like ukulele.
Talking about it came up.
Yeah, it did up. We didn't talk about it in tons of detail. We were mostly bringing it up in the same breath as Mighty No. 9 slander. But there's a new Banjo mod? Ooh. I've heard about Nostalgia 64, but I didn't realize if it was like, if there was like a new patch for it or something, or like, I don't know. It's definitely newer, so I don't know. New to me, ow, fuck. New to me is like the past 6 months, or like even past year.
Stop hurting him.
I'm doing my best, ma'am. But yeah, so I just came off of a year of playing 3D Sonic games, and I love Sonic games, but a year of them is a bit much in terms of stream variety. We did briefly interrupt it for to play Thousand Year Door. Oh, it just released today. Okay, yeah, that is new then. I just remember seeing a trailer for it a while ago. Very cool though. But yeah, I'm gonna have to give that a look now, actually. But yeah, so I just played like 3D Sonic games for a year, and then like partway through the 3D Sonic Marathon, I hit my follower milestone, and there was never really a good point to stop and do Minish Cap, because I've had this in my backlog for ages, so I'm now clearing that. Yeah, welcome back to the fold. Yes. I've never stopped being a Zelda fan. I replayed Skyward Sword earlier this year on the Switch, and every second of it I was just like, oh my god, I've missed these games. I haven't played one of them in so long.
Blue.
No, sorry. I was taking a second to read the chat. Sorry.
Oh.
Thank you for following, Sirius.
No, sorry.
No, yeah. Can I get
The bean.
The bean? Do I? Oh, right. No, it's the green beans need the Krenel water, not the.
Can you move it now? I don't remember.
Not here. This is not a hard puzzle. I've just been distracted by the influx of people. Did I go down this hole already? I thought I did.
Yes.
Yeah. I do also like some randomizers. Do you guys do archipelago stuff? Because they're quite. We've done a few of those. I know there was another spot of green mineral water a little earlier. I'm gonna hop down real quick. See if it was anywhere that passed by. You ship mostly. I don't know if I'm.
Ship of Harkanian. That's the
Oh, okay.
HD remaster remodel thing, I believe.
I found a fairy. It's a reliable ally. Will replenish your life energy.
Here's a life heart. Have some water of life.
Shipmaster. The first thing that comes to my mind with that is that one Sea of Thieves clip. Captain! Look! You know the one. And if you don't, find that video. It's so good.
Did you bomb that area to the right?
Did I? Not already?
Well, it didn't look like it had a hole in it.
Oh, actually, you know what? That is a pretty conspicuous patch. Just, I don't know. Check.
Not there.
Not there?
No, keep going to the right.
To the right. Okay, sorry. Again, I'm very...
That area right there.
Okay, hang on. Beware... Oh, fuck. I read the sign and didn't even, register that it was referring to this. I thought it was talking about one of the cracked walls that we saw earlier. It's been so long since I've played a 2D Zelda game. I'm not... My brain is not in that same mode. No, please... Please do give me some obvious advice if I'm, just talking and not paying attention to the video game at all. Because that's one of the most aggravating things when I'm watching Jay play. I love Jay, and I love CATV so much, but there are so many times where I'm like, I like this game. Jay is playing it, or someone from CATV is going to be playing it. I can't watch them play it, because I will be really annoying.
Hey, there's the mineral water.
Mineral water. Cucumber water.
The mineral
electrolytes.
I don't remember if it does. I mean, the stuff that you need to bomb for story progression is usually really
honestly, it's very
noticeable,
likely that it does have it, but I'm just dumb and didn't check it after reading the sign.
They need a version of that for deaf players.
For what? Sorry?
For deaf players, because it's sound-based.
That is true. I guess, well, it wouldn't work for the GBA specifically, but Rumble would work.
True!
Or different colored sword sparks means that happens.
That would also work.
I think there is a different spark effect, actually.
There was also an area at the far left that looked bombable.
Oh, like down the hill?
No, keep going. Just go to the left.
Oh, left. Sorry. My brain. This is what happens.
Sorry.
I'm just stupid. Ice trap hell. Oh man. Sorry. Link running into the wall for a second as I catch up on the chat.
You're hurting him.
Speaking of randomized, when are you gonna go finish the one that we were doing as a group?
Yeah, I was reading that and I was trying to come up with a specific tangent or story about that, and how I had a super high frequency of traps, but because I have rarely had the chance to play when other people are also playing, So I've just been like, I just start up the game, reconnect, and immediately Yoshi is just like, and just just completely immobilized for like a minute.
I'm too added some Go mode, and they're both in your world.
Oh my god. Okay. Then after this, I might just do that.
I have been for like a month.
Oh my god. You should have reminded me earlier. I've been busy, but not that busy. I can play a stage or two in Yoshi's Island. Big Bean. What?
You need to lift it and move it to the hole so that you
Oh my god, I'm a
have
dumbass.
it fine.
I didn't even process that the thing said that. Oh my god, I am a moron. I am le big stupid. Please pardon me, I'm not usually this bad. I'm just very chatty tonight, which makes my gameplay substantially worse.
It do be like that. Okay, well, as long as we have a moment, I think there was a area at the left of here.
Left of here?
Go down.
Like down there? Okay.
Yeah, down and then left. It looked like a bombable area. Now keep going up.
Here? Or...
Keep going up. Up.
Okay, like on the north
up
street.
here.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's different. See, I thought that I had to do something bean related because that was the only mechanic on my mind.
No.
Head full of beans like gamer saps. Gonna turn that into a rap lyric someday. I'm not. That's a terrible rap lyric.
You're gonna rhyme with gamer saps.
I've found
Gamer
several
snaps.
for the record.
Slaps.
I have found so many rhymes for gamer saps. Each of them are extremely silly. I mean, I guess the weakest one that you could potentially count is in the Christmas parody that I did, where it was just, here comes gamer saps, here comes gamer saps, right down gamer saps lane, and that's not really rhyming, that's just repeating the word. Alright, shrink.
Hello?
Shrinks your dink. Oh, duh, my brain is... I was trying... My brain was like, okay, I got up and I went and I accomplished the task that I needed to do to get
we need our neon green acid one.
Yeah, I need my battery acid first. Alright. Before I just jump down and be an idiot again, which specific area is the mineral water in so that I'm not wasting extra time?
Oh my god. I think it's down. I think you need to jump down.
Oh my...
I don't fully remember. It's kind of out of my head all of a sudden.
Honestly, I did kind of just immediately put... Oh, goodbye. I did kind of immediately put you on the spot after my brain stopped working. Oh my god. Link's concussion has gotten to Clue. Very reasonable. God, I've had a hell of a day before today. It's not just the streaming gives -10 to video games, but I'm also very tired. But I didn't want to just not stream tonight. No, I'm good. I'm having a good time, and that's what counts. But the moment the stream ends, it's probably gonna catch up to me all at once. Because that's what happened to me when I got into the car after work. I need to be further down still. Nope, not you. Drink some water? Good idea. By the way, Kuba and scrolls further up in chat because it hasn't remembered other names. Serious. If you guys may notice that I have several silly sound
Up there.
Right?
See? There it is. Okay, go down. Go down and right. Go to the area you bombed.
Oh, duh.
We're gonna figure this out.
Thank you.
I'll be your navigator.
Thank you for keeping my brain on
There's our
track.
battery acid.
Thank you. Yeah, so I did not play this game growing up. Quark did. I played this game like 10 or so years ago now, and I got stuck at the final
I played
boss.
this game when I was like 10, and I'm like nearly 30 now, so don't expect me to remember.
Well, yeah, but like at the very least, generally speaking, I feel like you have a good, like, you have pretty alright memories of games you played when you're a kid, in the sense that it's more ingrained than a game that you might have played, like, last week, I guess. Like, I remember where everything is in Sunshine, except for all the blue coins, because fuck that. Was it on the DS store? I think it might have been...
I played this on my blue Game Boy Advance SP, which I had for years until it finally broke.
I played this through the 3DS Ambassador program.
That's what I was gonna say.
Nice meeting you too!
I played half of it.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out,
the raid
Ruben.
again.
Thanks for the raid, yeah. I promise that my brain will be more together next time.
That's a lie.
He's lying!
Yeah, no, I can't promise
bullshitting.
that. It might be by chance better than tonight, but I cannot promise anything. Well, enjoy your 14. Dubby, was Dubby here when the raid happened, or no? I don't think she was. I think she had already gone to bed. Yeah. But Dubby also plays 14, and Len does as well, if Len's still here. So, you are amongst kindred spirits. Although, I know that if I ever start playing Final Fantasy XIV, it will ruin my life. I have several games that are very much like that.
I can't touch this, it'll fuck me over.
Yeah, literally. Like, when New Horizons came out in COVID era, that just destroyed my grades for the semester, and that was especially tough. God damn, Link, you are strong as fuck. It'll be better than tonight, but it still won't be good. Exactly.
I eat my vegetables.
Ant strength.
Oh no!
Man!
Man, how did you get so small? I wonder, can I do the water from here before growing? I cannot. That's right, you can only use your sword when you're tiny. Welcome back, Rucky. Good to see you. We spent like 20 minutes wandering back and forth because I don't know how to find mineral water. Alright, should I preemptively go down and get a little bit more?
I don't remember.
Actually, let me check. There's that little green pool to the left there. If I shrink down and go to the back, like further back than where the bean was, is there a little pool that I can grab from?
I do not remember, but it would be very nice if it did.
Yeah, that way you don't have to go all the way back down. Nope. Well, I'll just progress further up, and if it turns out I have to go back for it, I'll just keep that in mind and then grab a second one. When is the next bottle? I don't think I think for the first dungeon, or like the first time using the bottle for puzzles, they won't require anything absurd, but it's just nice to know.
Yeah. Where are the bottles? I don't remember. The mandatory bottle is like the only one I remember.
Mm-hmm. Shout out, by the way, Zelda specifically has some of the best wikis in any of any games. Zelda Dungeon and Zelda Wiki both are just like really good sources of information that I think is second only to Cerebi. And Cerebi is an outlier and should not be counted because Joe Merrick is fucking insane and just runs that shit by himself. Like, I don't know how he manages to do that, but he is an outlier. Adonus should not be counted. Bulbapedia is also good, but Bulbapedia does have its problems. But like the Zelda...
You can fuse kinstones with your grandpa to get a bottle, and there's also one after the second temple.
Oh, cool. I will check with Grandpa in a little bit. Cerebi is good as Wikipedia. Yeah, Cerebi, despite being just one guy, it's insane how good Cerebi is. Like, doesn't Cerebi have like
The Cerebi guy is married?
Yeah. Also, I'm fairly confident his name is Joe Merrick, but I know a lot of people just call him Joe Cerebi, and that's also completely fair.
That sounds...
Joe Cerebi, is that like Sans Undertale?
Exactly. How do I deal with these guys?
I want to say...
I mean,
I just wasn't expecting it.
Yeah. It is a little weird to think
I don't think nerds get married.
You know what's fucked up is that nerds can also get divorced as well.
I know, autistic people don't get married. Source myself.
I mean, as we established earlier in this stream as well, generally romance is also just not your thing in general, but...
No, I'm not not interested.
You like hot anime characters, but real hot people, no interest. Women can't be nerds, Quark? Is that what you're saying? Nerd? Oh,
yeah,
shit.
I'm a misogynist. Sorry.
You know what that reminds me of? Is fucking. If you guys aren't already watching him, I've talked about his channel before. But a fucking Cam Sandwich had a fucking banger of the worst board game of all time tournament recently. He just made a supercut of all the different parts. And there was a shocking, okay, not shocking in terms of like, this element makes a board game bad type thing. That's not shocking. But there was like an alarming number of, like an alarming trend of misogyny in a lot of the entries. It was honestly really funny. It was also extremely entertaining to follow along in real time. Helpful info to give to everyone. If you watch on 2 systems like I do, PC for easier typing, but iPad for audio is better audio for PC monitors. Yeah, misogyny, where? Cam Sandwich's YouTube channel, he does good board game content. He just did a video today on naughty board games, or he did a video last week on like, naughty board games, like themed after like sexy shit, aka extreme, as you know, as sexy as is possible for the extremely unsexy subject of board games. But at the end, he had a bit where he was like, I can't do a video about naughty board games without talking at least briefly about the Diplomat trio, because there's a game company called Diplomat that made 3 infamous naughty board games, one of which being Adultery, which won the first worst board game of all time tournament. But at the end of the naughty board games video, he said like he got like a fake phone call, and he's just like, "No, I don't read the news. What are you talking about?" Wait, how many of them did they find? 20! And then he dropped that video today. So there's about 20 ridiculous board games from this same company that I have yet to learn about, and I'm so looking forward to it. Highly recommend his channel. Even if you're not a huge fan of actually playing board games, I love learning about weird niche garbage, and his channel's perfect for that. If you like weird niche garbage and learning about it...
I love garbage!
Yeah, if you like learning about weird niche garnish... if you like learning about weird niche garbage as well, that's something I like to talk about a lot, so... you will hear about a lot of stupid, terrible stuff. Can I send me this video after stream? I absolutely can. Just send me a message to remind me. Actually, Dragoni or Quark, can you find Cam Sandwich's channel? Just link that.
Cam Sandwich? C-A-M?
K-A-M.
Okay. Cam Sandwich.
He also refers to...
Is it the newest video you wanted?
Yeah. I mean, just his channel in general, but the newest one is the one I was referring to.
Okay. Hang on.
As long as I don't have any water in here, I might as well stick a fairy in here. Nope. Get in there. Got a fairy in your bottle. This winged friend will come to your aid if life...
Wowza!
Goes to Odds Chin. Why am I just going around in circles? Because I was trying to gather shit. Colonel Wall, watch out for
I know the
rocks.
chat rules. Let me send shit. Oh my god. Okay. Why does Twitch keep logging me out? Oh my god.
I don't know.
God.
Oh, Dragoni posted the channel link, so you don't need to worry about it for now.
Clink, 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 clink.
Also, this... Oh, this is further down. Okay. Never mind. No, this isn't further down. This is...
Blue.
Yeah?
Have you tried climbing the rocks?
The rocks? No, but I can't do anything here. Yeah, I'm pressing the R button to interact.
Climb that.
Yeah, that was my first instinct too.
I could have sworn you could climb that. What?
I think I need an item. Like there's the digger mitts that you can use to.
Okay. Do we just need to go to the mine?
Yeah, I guess so.
Children yearn for the money.
As a child, I yearned for the Minish cap. Mines, specifically. Alright, yeah, I already went up this way. Can I just jump down this? Nope. I think this leads down to the base, and so when you get the item to climb, you can use it as a shortcut. Have I found the mineral water? I have, but I will need to go back and get some more. So, I guess I'll do that first. Yeah. For now, guys, feel free to do a little bit of backseating or guidance, because I'm clearly... my brain is clearly doing a lot of things right now. So, but if I ever want you guys to, like, ease off of it a little bit, then I will let you know. But for now, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll go all the way down and get some more.
I'm just trying to remember, because I remember I also had trouble with Milk Crown.
Yeah, when I was first playing this game, I did get a little bit stuck with this. I think some of the bombable walls were a bit of an issue for me, mostly just because I never remembered.
Blue, you are leaving the mineral water area
right.
again.
Duh. Okay, I saw. Oh shit!
The shoes off of it.
A lot of hair on the floor.
Feels good when the floor is clean, doesn't it? Let's groove.
Here, I'll go clean up.
The hair scare octopus made me tiny.
That's so screwed up.
You know what else is screwed up? The fact that the hair scare octopus isn't even given the luxury of a name. Pretty much every other guy in Parappa the Rapper 2 that you have like a song you sing with gets a name, as far as I can recall, except for the hair scare octopus. He's just called Hair Scare Octopus.
But you're gonna say Parappa Rapper like that's his name.
I mean, it is. Friendly reminder that that Dread Fox is the voice of Parappa the Rapper and also provides the lyrics for the Knuckles rap in SA1. Here I come, rougher than the rest of them.
Tougher than lava.
You can call me Parappa. That doesn't fit as well.
Alright, let's go back up.
Oh, you are brave keeping that water there.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna do that immediately now. now that you pointed out, I'm like, oh fuck, that's a very, very dangerous thing to be doing. It's like just carrying around. It's the equivalent of Link just carrying the bottle around without the lid on it. And so it's just like he's running around doing flips and shit, and like the water's like sloshing around and almost
The sheer
spilling
number
over.
of times I've accidentally used
Oh
my
no,
bottle.
completely justified. Yeah, I know it's Parappa the Rapper, but it's easier in the flow of conversation to not enunciate. It's like how I say I'm gonna instead of I'm going to. Also, a lot of people call him Parappa the Rapper, so I just stick with that because it's easier. Also, because it's fun to say.
True.
Yeah, more people say Rappa than not, which is it. I mean, objectively, it's wrong, but like, I'm not about to tell a bunch of people that they've Mandela affected themselves. Nope. Phrasing, Mush. We've already had several instances
You
of
can
phrasing,
suck
and
off
the
this
very
scene.
first thing that Mush says when he re-enters the chat is just perfect. Perfectly in line. Do I have to add a phrasing counter? Because I might, if I... Come on. It's gotta be somewhere. Bitch. Ooh.
Well, the only spot left is up in that area.
Let me... Oh, you know what it might be? It might be that I just didn't use the mushroom. I might have hopped back down.
Oh, we didn't leave, I don't think.
No, we did leave this area. I remember because we were talking about Cam Sandwich at this point, and the surprising quantity of misogyny-related board games. Oh shit! Nope, I gotta undo. Yeah, I was trying to be efficient and not blow up both rocks, but then I realized, wait, no, that's just gonna fuck it up. Also, Dachi's comment: I get annoyed by things that don't matter in the slightest. Big same. So, one of those things that bothered... Oh, hey Mush, you are concealed.
Hi Mush.
Hi, Mush.
Mush, if you do want to join, I can move the icons. It's no problem at all. I'm going to make room for them. See if they show up. This is where we lurk.
It'd be a nice inviting space.
Yep. It's like clearing a spot on the couch for your buddy. There they are.
Okay,
Hi,
now.
Mush.
How's it going, Mush?
Going alright. My shift actually ended a while ago, but I forgot about the stream.
Fair enough. Yeah. Things have been going well, and by well, I mean, well, I've forgotten a lot of shit. Yeah, I've been very scatterbrained today because it's been a while since I've streamed a game like this, and on top of that, I've had a hell of a day.
Yeah, I noticed. You mentioned that.
What's the sign say?
Colonel Mines, Colonel Wall. Yeah. No, so the Colonel. Yeah, because the reason that we dropped down is because I was like, okay, I want to go see Colonel Wall, and then I did, and then we bombed that wall. And that, I believe that's the fairy fountain. So we have we gone back up this way?
Well, I don't remember that bird.
Nope. Yep. Colonel Mines, shortcut to the bottom. Oh, shortcut! Whee! And just rolls directly back down, wastes all progress. Bomb the wall. Shortcut to the bottom. No thanks.
Oh, we can't use it, I don't think.
Oh my god, serious. That sounds amazing.
Okay, you got me. Let me make it up to you. This fabulous grip rig is just perfect for a young mountaineer like yourself.
Yes, give me that. Now you can easily climb cliffs that you could not scale before.
Okay, bye. Do you really just live in here?
Yes. My wares don't sell very often.
Can't imagine why.
You can't randomize boulders without rocks.
Shoot everyone who walks into your shop.
Yeah, I mean, they said earlier in the game that it's literally them just trying to talk normally, but it's like the equivalent of like trying to speak when you have the hiccups, but instead of hiccuping, you just fire a bullet at them.
Or with a violent cough.
Yeah, a violent cough. Now I need to pay the Deku for door repairs. Yeah, when I was playing Zelda 1 for the first time, which, fun fact, was on my Zelda Game & Watch, if you need any indication of what kind of Zelda fan I am, that one. For the record, while I did not own the Fit growing up, I absolutely would have worn the Fit. If you know what I'm talking about, you know. Because I watched PBG a lot growing up, and that is the exact era of the... What Fit? You might have seen a couple...
The Triforce t-shirts in khaki, obviously.
Yeah, yeah. I like
short.
I like having khaki shorts because I like pockets. And I did wear similar Fit, but just the idea of that particular archetype is very funny. Okay, now that we've got the grip ring, we can go up.
I'm in the same situation. The only reason I never wore that Fit was because I didn't have the shirt.
I had a lot of others, and I definitely wore that exact same Fit, but with a significantly less recognizable Homestuck shirt. I'm going back down the mountain. I was gonna check on something.
Okay, I just thought You completely
No,
missed the door.
I'm not that scatterbrained. Don't. I'm not gonna turn around right in front of the door. No, that's fair. After the night that I've had, I don't blame you for being wary.
I have faith in you, Clue. Don't worry.
No, you don't. Don't lie to me.
Oh yeah, okay, fair.
Also, serious, you can't get me with that. I read XKCD.
Also, I like the old man. What old man fit? The old man robe, or not old man? The fit or whatever. I don't know. Whatever the fuck what the exact phrasing I said is, but I like the idea of just a violin cloth. Let's go say hi to my granddad. Let's see if I've got the rock that he needs. So this is your house. Well, it seems like a nice place. So where's my room? You get to sleep on the nightstand, Eslo. Oh, there's no nightstand.
Hell.
You get the table.
There's a second bed right there.
So, this is your room. That makes it my room too, right? No, the guest bed is... Hey, aren't you tired? Do you want to take a rest? Sure. Oh yeah, Mush, I've announced my... Oh!
Waking you up?
Well, it's impolite to put your hat friend on when he's asleep. Oh yeah, that was just when I needed to get back in the fight. Let's go, Link.
2-second nap.
Power nap. I love that Link shakes him awake. Hey, Grandpa.
Oh, welcome back, Link. My, you're looking so much stronger.
I got possessed by a swordsman and learned how to do a cool new move.
That's a common rite of
great,
passage.
kid.
If you're tired, just go ahead and take a nap upstairs in your room. I'm busy making swords for the dogs for the monsters today.
They only really had like 3. They didn't really guard much before now.
I wish I could do more, but for now, we need you to save Princess Zelda.
Gramps, do you want to trade kinstone pieces? No.
Not feeling
I told
it
you,
right
kid,
now,
I'm
I
busy.
guess.
That is true. Yeah. I don't think I would have had the piece for him anyway, because that is like a... Oh, come on! You only ever get them in like bunches of like 4 or stuff like that, so I wouldn't even be able to get it to work. Actually, no, you do. When you just get them from the grass, you just get them as ones. But I know you get sometimes from like chests in like groups of like 10. Is the shop where I can use the shells open now? God, I love the castle town in this game. Yeah, how was your day at work, Mush?
It was pretty exhausting. We had a much larger shipment than usual. Yeah, my co-worker was freaking out that we weren't even able to finish the shipment by the end of the night. But it's like, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Tomorrow's Sunday. They'll just get it done then. Besides, I'm working tomorrow.
Yeah.
I can just finish it.
Yeah. Fuck it. Later, Gomez. Clue? Yes, Rocky?
Bye, Gomez.
That guy with the red kinstone? The guy that I didn't have the thing for?
Yeah, what about it?
As soon as I get it. Okay, let me double check which piece it is, so I can... Nope,
This
not
is the
speak.
double thing.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Stranger.
Welcome back, stranger.
God, I want to I want to play Resident Evil 4 again. I want to play Resident Evil 5 again, too. Fuck, I want to play Resident Evil.
Wait, 5 or 2?
Yes.
Want to go eat some pastries and see if we get a good kiss?
Has the only missable, unlockable item behind him. What point is... Oh, it's not open yet. At what point is the fusible thing missed? Like, at what point in the story?
You have until you go after the wind element, which I think is
Oh, right,
because
he...
one?
Yeah, okay, yeah, I remember now. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, well, it doesn't make too much sense from the standpoint of, like, I don't know why it would be completely inaccessible, because doesn't it just imply that he goes back to the... I don't know. How much is this bread? Or the brioche, rather.
Yum. I love brioche.
Bread. There was a kinstone piece
Worthless!
inside. This stupid shiny
Girl,
rock.
I need red!
Do you want spoilers on it? Well, now that I know that it's, now that I know the general time frame, I should be fine. Because I've played up until the final boss of this game before, so like I know the broad strokes. But do remind me to check in on it every once in a while. Oh, actually, no, Mush, you take this character.
What was that? Oh, welcome! Welcome to Rem's Shoe Shop!
His name is Rem because he's sleepy.
Lately, whenever I take a nap, all my shoes are done when I wake up. You know, if I can make shoes in my sleep, I must be in the right job.
That specific voice that you're doing there just reminded me of the voice that you used for one of the characters when you were reading the Balan Light novel, and I can't place which one it was.
Little itty bitty leaves.
His name is Rem because it stands for...
Rapid eye movement.
Yeah! That's right, even some human objects are portals to the Minish world. Relish ketchup mustard. I always love it when someone just comes up with like a bullshit acronym, but none of the letters at the beginning are even close to right.
Hey, this one was close.
Oh yeah, no, it was. I love that.
Those Minish may not look like much, but they are quite crafty.
Little baby shoes.
Never worn.
Get them out of my way.
On sale, baby shoes never worn is a tragedy on like Craigslist, but very normal in the shoe shop.
Yeah. Can I move your shoes? Can I move your shoes? Can I pick them up while still tiny?
I think it might be another kinstone thing. There's like 60 fucking kinstone things you need.
Why do you need a fucking magic rock fusion to move a pair of shoes 2 inches to the right?
Know.
That's so funny. I love it. This game is dumb.
You need a magic rock fusion to get rid of vines so you can cut with a machine.
Oh my god. I just noticed the shoe was moving when he was dozed off. Look. Oh my god! I love the Minish so much. They're so cute. Fuck.
Deep, deep, deep.
I think this was the place I was looking for. Nope, this is just the regular shop. That's the soup.
That's the soup.
Oh, I'm remembering now where the place to use your your special shells is. Do I really need anything from the shop? Because the only thing that I can think of that I might want is like the only other thing I can immediately think of is like more bombs, but they've been dropping plentifully, and I can't afford the boomerang yet, so. Bottom left of the market? Okay. I don't know if I can get in there yet, but... Oh, yeah, no, I can't because the dog's in the way. That's what it is.
Stupid mutt.
Stupid dog! You're interrupting my gambling addiction! Ooga booga booga!
I do I have mixed feelings about people that just randomly 3D print everything that they could possibly want, but I do also have a great deal of respect for who like 3D print things just for the sake of having like a fun little sculpture. And recently I saw someone that 3D printed the mask from the opening of Courage the Cowardly Dog, and it's fucking massive, and it's really well done.
That must have been expensive.
Oh yeah, no, it's certain that it was, but like 3D printing does lose me a little bit if I don't know that you're recycling the filament that gets, because at the end of the day, 3D printing is just very, very, very plentiful plastic shit. And like, if you start just using that shit and then throwing it away like it's nobody's business, that's like, I hate you. Do not, please recycle. Stupid gay, you're making me pride! I can allow that, Automod, thank you. It caught it again!
It's a white twink also.
It literally catches it every single time. What the hell? I can't help but laugh at it at this point, honestly. I'm not even mad. God damn, there's a lot of dudes around here. Okay, yeah, no, there's a... Alright, now I have the thing to climb. I mean, you can type it and test it. It might catch it a second time. It might be on a case-by-case basis for some reason. I also love that how it has been a more than one time has it specifically caught the phrase white twink in relation to Balan Wonderworld. I mean, we do discuss that game far more often than is, like, good for my health. Or your health. My health is fine. I'm over it. Like, I have said it before, and I'll say it again, but I have genuine
I'm a Balan
affection for
Wonderworld
Balan.
super fan now.
Yeah. I've said it before, and I said it again. I have a genuine affection for Balan Wonderworld. It is not good, but I have a genuine affection for it for a lot of reasons, just because of how stupid it is. But that said, I think Quark feels a similar way about Yeek.
Sadly.
Yeah, and it's interesting that we have polar opposites about two infamous bad games that I've played. Like, I fucking can't stand thinking about Yeek, and every time I mention Balan to you guys, you all, like, reel back in revulsion, and then anytime that someone talks about Yeek, I'm like, ugh, and you guys are all like, yeah, when are you gonna play the update? And I'm like, ugh.
No, it's not you guys, it's just me.
Musha, you're also the Krenel Hermit. You're making up for lost voices.
Ah, okay. I'm the Krenel Hermit!
End of line!
To pursue a life of quiet reflection. You seem to be but a child, and yet you climbed this forbidding mountain alone?
I think you meant foreboding, dude, but whatever. You've been away from society for, like, years at this point.
I must reward your courage with a little information. Have you not seen strange patterned walls as you climbed this mountain? Bombs! Bombs are the answer.
Is there a different visual indicator at all? Oh, no. Are they talking about the weird round ones?
I am poor. I want money.
Donk.
Well, whatever.
The Krenel Hermit isn't all. Shut the fuck up, Dodgy. Nope. Okay, not that one.
Those are for the moments, if I remember right.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I love the moments. They're so fun. I love digging.
Digging? That would also explain why Animal Kirby is your favorite copy of those.
I love Animal Kirby!
I knew you were going to say it exactly like that, and you were so right. I would choose Rory because I would choose Rory out of the two of them because one, Alex doesn't deserve nice things. Two, Rory needs a fucking break. I don't like him, but he's far too put upon. You kidding me, dude? All right, fine. What are some of your favorite Zelda items, just in general? Not even just necessarily in this game.
Moments, definitely. I really like the whatchamacallit, the air thing. What the fuck is that thing called? That thing you use just Gust Jar. Thank you.
Bigoron sword. That's honestly,
stupid.
Honestly, Bigoron is a really, really fun item. If for no other reason than the quest to get it is just iconic and kind of not difficult to figure anything out for it. But also hindsight comes, like, that game is ridiculously iconic, so like everyone knows everything about it. Oh God! These raindrops are like boulders of water to us, kid, so watch out. If one of them hits us, it'll sting something fierce. I don't know how many of those I can take. This reminds me of the scene in B movie when they get rained on. You remember that? In B movie?
Yes.
I know you do, Mush.
B movie? The only movie I've ever seen receive a standing ovation from the theater audience?
The Dragon Slayer sword from some anime. I don't care. I like that. I like that. Not just the fact that
I
you
love
got the
the
mod,
scarab.
but
Also,
the beetle from Skyward Sword is so good. It's basically like a little companion.
Just dropping bombs on people.
It's so funny. In general, bombs are kind of at their best in Skyward Sword. The only game in which I think maybe they're surpassed a little bit is Breath of the Wild. And Tears of the Kingdom's bomb flowers, like fusing them to your arrows is fun. And also just being able to fucking throw them regularly is really fun. As well as just throwing other items in Tears of the Kingdom. Like, I love throwing, like, the fire fruit and making things catch on fire. That's fun. Just throwing shit in Tears of the Kingdom is also really cool, but mechanics like that don't quite replace a good item. But that said, Tears of the Kingdom also has some pretty solid items in it. Also, Mush, I love how you immediately refer to it as a that thing, because that was how I referred to it as earlier because of that exact clip. That's what it's called now. It's a that thing. Bomb shoes into moving Umbreons? Weirdly specific choice. I respect it. But why Umbreon?
Why not? Got nothing better
No,
to
Umbreon. Not why not. Silly.
Push that
Yeah, I know.
To the right.
Sorry, what was that, Mush?
Push the middle one down, and the one to the right of it to the right. Oh.
Won't let me.
I remember this puzzle. It's so annoying that it makes you go round and round constantly.
I mean, it's not. Yeah, there we go. The double claw shot. That's a really good one. I love that one.
I like the flail. That was fun.
Flail. Twilight Princess has some banger items.
The spinner was so fun.
It's not used outside of the area that it's introduced in very much, but like I don't even care because the dungeon, like fucking Arbiter's Grounds.
Oh, this is gonna be funny.
Oh, yep. I realized that was gonna happen the moment that I pulled it all the way back, and I was like, wait, I didn't move the pots, did I? Nope. Dead. But yeah, like by and large, I think Twilight Princess might have some of the best items in the series. Like, what? Are there any duds in Twilight Princess in terms of just like not very interesting items?
I can think of. I mean,
yeah, like I think the only ones that
think about Twilight Princess often, but
yeah, I was gonna say I think the only items in Twilight Princess that aren't like major, like super memorable items are like the ones that they brought back from previous games. Like the lantern is pretty much the only other one that I can think of that really comes close as being not memorable. But there's something really cool about having just a regular mundane item that you can carry around.
And also the bird shop where you buy more lamp oil.
Yep, bird shop is great. Boomerang, iconic, love it. Skyward Sword does have a whip.
I love that if you try to steal something from the bird shop, then the bird just aggroes on you. But if you pay a single rupee, it just yells at you and doesn't do anything.
That's great.
Cheapskate.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it just calls you that, honestly. Can I just throw a bomb over there? Or even... Well, okay, the pot didn't reach, but maybe the bomb will. I don't know. That's not how you throw.
Oh my god.
I'm fine. No mistakes, never punished. Except for all the times I've fallen in holes. Get fucked. The Dominion Rod. Oh, I mean, after dungeon, yeah, I guess. But again, if the worst thing you can say about the item is that it's not used outside of the dungeon it's introduced, but all that really means in the case of the Dominion Rod and the spinner is just because they're so good in the dungeon you use them in, it makes you want to do more puzzles with them. But honestly, I think that if they did stick around for the rest of the game, it might get in the way of some of the other mechanics that the game has going on. Like, there's a lot of different puzzles regarding Wolf Link, and I think that if you had to do the Dominion Rod shit and spinner shit and Wolf Link stuff in like the span of like a late game puzzle, I think that might get a little exhausting.
Okay, but as a counterpoint, Stylord was the single best boss in the game.
Oh my god, you're so right.
Yeah.
That shit was fun as hell.
I have a very specific relation, a very specific like feelings about some bosses in Zelda that are like really fun or cool, but not hard. Because on replay, it makes you feel bad. It's like, oh, I feel like I'm totally demolishing this guy. But then you're like, also, I don't give a shit. Hey-ya! And you swing the giant sword at fucking Galactos for the 100th time, and it's never any less cool. Oh, yeah. One of the things I remember specifically about Stylord is in the... I've talked about my love for classic Screw Attack videos and my lamentations that they are gone. But, hi there.
Oh, these things.
Dude, you are gonna be at it for a while. Cork, you want this one?
Ding along, tong along, dig along, briar.
Oh, yeah, this fucking song that sounds so much like Snow Queen from Persona.
It does a little bit, now that you mention it.
Hang
Hang on, let me hear that voice one more time. Yep, that's that sounded almost like a Klonoa noise. But yeah, one thing I remember about Stylord specifically is that he was one of the upper...
What are you looking at?
Me. I do look weird to them, to be perfectly honest. Like, imagine you just met someone that had, like, a snout. Like, that's basically what it's like for them. Like, they have, like, a long nose like this, and then suddenly someone with, like, a flat face shows up, and they're just like, whoa. It's cute. But something I specifically remember Stylord for is that in Screw Attack's Top 10 Best Zelda Bosses video, he was in, like, the upper tiers. I think Galactos might have been number 2, and then the original Ocarina of Time finale fight between Ganondorf and then to Ganon, that one was number 1, and honestly, I don't even blame them. Like, yeah, it could be a bit of bias towards Ocarina of Time, but that is, like, one of the coolest finales that the series has. It's iconic. It's great. I unlocked your... Oh, thank God. That means I can actually finish things, which means that I might be able to get the Go Mode stuff Dragoni needs. But are you
gonna talk to this poor little thing or what?
Yeah, sorry. But
Hi.
The reason I specifically mentioned Stylord is because he appeared in the best of the bosses list, and then he was like number 2 of the worst list, specifically in Link's crossbow training, because there he's the big boss of the final boss of the game, but he's just a boss where you shoot his hands. And then they did a bit where they're like, gee, Nintendo has never done a boss like this before. And every single syllable was a unique boss where that happened. It was the one from Wind Waker, the fucking fucking, I think at least 2 different Androsses, another one in, the IROC in, Mario 64, and, like, a dozen others. And it was just like, yeah, no, that's fair. Anyway.
This mine belongs to Milari and us, his 7 apprentices. Did you tong along all this long way to get your sword repaired? The boss is down on the lowest level.
Alright, sorry to make you wait, dude.
I love
I'm gonna
these
poke around
guys.
a little bit. Yeah, they're great. Something about the shape of this particular pathway, followed by the stairs and in the specific placement that they were, and maybe even the door, it just reminded me of, oh, hi, man.
Holy shit!
Big man on campus. But, it reminded me of, what's the mountain outside of, Driftvale City in Black and White?
Twist Mountain.
Twist Mountain, that's it. Dragoni or Mush?
Green clothes and an odd hat. Sir, might you be young Link?
No, I'm, yes. I was gonna say, I'm...
I am
Milari,
Milari, Master Smith. I hear you want me to reforge the sacred sword and help break a curse.
How did that information reach you this fast?
Which shows the power of the elements first. Show me that broken Picori blade. I love all this adventure, over the resting of the princesses and such. I'd get me to reforge this thing into a brand new sacred blade for you.
I like how we just determined that this dude has a Scottish accent of sorts because he's a dwarf man. And
It'll take me a while to rework your sword. In the meantime, you should track down the missing elements. One of them should be in the mine the humans dug, not far from here.
Oh my god.
Alright, let's get started.
Yeah! Look at him go.
Ding pong, ding
There'll be a
pong.
while, Link. Let's leave them to it and find that element.
Okay, fine.
I love it. It reminds me of the dudes that you get the hammer skills from in Superstar Saga.
Yeah! The Hammerhead Brothers.
Speaking of, I know in Archipelago, you can randomize the colors of, like, Mario and Luigi. Does that also affect the different, like, tutors for things? Because that would be really fun if
God,
it
it'd be...
I forget, but it does affect dialogue boxes. Like
yeah,
whenever
I did see
somebody
that.
mentions one of their names.
Yeah, that's fun. Oh, that would be a really fun little addition, but I can understand why they wouldn't want to do that. Because that's a lot of extra work. We grant you the power of the wind! You know, no matter how many times I see that happens, it still rattles me. It's kind of fucking weird. Alright, I believe this is the next
Hell,
dungeon.
man. It sure is.
Yep, Cave of Flames.
Wow, it's hot in here. Come on, let's not stand around wasting time. Find that element so we can get out of here.
Alright, I think this is where we're going to call it for the night. It's 11:30. We've been going for about 4 hours. But this was really fun.
Oh, I just got here.
I love this game.
Do you... How long is this dungeon? This game's dungeons aren't super long.
I'm joking.
I know. We did clear the first dungeon in, like, 20 minutes, if you cut out the times where I forgot where I was going because I was chatty. Hole! Oh my god, it just occurred to me. I know what item we're getting next. This is another one of those items, or the dungeon item for this area is one of those items where you first see it and you're like, this can't be this is probably not going to be one of my favorite items. It's going to be used for puzzles in this dungeon and then I'm going to forget about it. But genuinely, the item you get in this dungeon is one of the coolest little items that you think it might just be a gimmick thing, but then it turns out to just be like, it's just a magic wand that lets you cast a very specific spell that is extremely useful. But it doesn't think you don't think it is.
That fucking thing.
Yeah, the fucking rock guy. Hate him. I
No,
wish more
the
enemies were
dungeon
affected
item you're talking about.
Oh, that fucking thing. I thought you were talking about that fucking... I thought you said that fucking guy.
That fucking guy.
That fucking asshole.
Fucking guy.
This fucking dude. Get him out of my sight. Alright, real quick, I think I will climb back up to where the actual entrance is, and then I will save. Nope, this is... I just went in here. Fuck. I was trying to get to a vantage point where I could stop and look at the upper part of the thing to see where the actual point where I entered was from. But yeah. What does your guys' schedule look like next week?
I am busy on Tuesday and Thursday and probably Sunday.
Oh, brings me to the entrance of whatever area you're doing. Yeah, wait. Fucking stop that! Jesus. Give me a second. Bitch! Stop! Yeah, that's right. Run. Turn tail and run. Bitch! Get away! Alright. You got me paranoid now.
Birthday stuff at some point next week, but it depends on when I stop being sick.
Yeah, don't push yourself to be on for streams if you're not feeling well. Right. I think I'm just gonna get back up top off stream, just because I don't want to make things take too long. It was mineral soup, indeed. I did also just... Actually, I can check where it was that I specifically saved. And if it'll take me to the... where it'll have me reload. Because I know I saved, as I said, we were going to wrap it up, so it's not like we're going to lose a ton of progress. And if we did, I'll just do it off stream. Because I can do that. For a second, I thought that there was a difference in the
Did you not notice the Game Boy player prompt up in the top right there, Rucky?
Yep. Yeah, earlier in the stream, it gave me a bit of trouble because it was doing the... Wow, that actually looks nicer now. Earlier in the beginning of the stream, we had a big problem with the HD adapter, and we thought it might have been something to do with the specific layout of the sprites or whatever. And this is a little cleaner, so I think we'll stick with this going forward. Okay, yeah, so now we loaded in and we're right here, so that's perfect.
Excellent.
All right. So that is that. 5 more minutes. No. All right. Let's briefly see if there's anyone that I'm following that I want to raid. I haven't done one of these in a while because I've been going well past midnight for several streams in a row now. Oh, that's right. The screen was doing a little bit of shake when it was like this. If I zoom in, does it... No, it is still doing that. At least on my part, I can still see it.
Yeah, it's shaking. It's scared.
Terrified. I will do a little bit of investigating to see what might be causing this issue between next stream and between now and next stream, because I would like to keep it in this resolution, because I think overall having the sprites not blown up too large does look a little bit nicer. I am scaring the game in normal mode. No, but I like the way it looks in normal mode. What about if I turn off...
No, still scared.
What if I change the frame? Is that... No, it's exactly the same thing. What if I... Well,
It's been doing this the entire stream, by the way. It's just like that.
Yeah, no, I think it is.
I think it's just your capture card issue, but not as bad as when it was like the entire game screen was flickering.
Yeah. Again, not technically the capture card, but it's easier just to say capture card than GameCube HD
the whatever the hell.
Yeah, but it's the same thing. Yeah, I thought so. All right, do you guys want to raid Cobra Commanda? she's playing, it's a grab bag night on Real Retro Hardware, and her feed looks better than mine specifically, and it looks like she's playing Booger Man. She might have moved on since then. Oh, it looks like it's specifically cute/fun platformers or Disney games.
Huh.
Yeah, I will look into the hardware thing between next time. But yeah, all right. Yeah, I guess let's raid Cobra Commander. It's been a hot minute since I've hung out for one of her streams. She has a lot of fun different things that she'll do. All right. I'll catch you guys next time for more Minish Cap, maybe a touch more Hitman, and if we're lucky, Raging Loop. But good night. Thanks for hanging out.
Also, like Blue Moon.
Yeah. Bye-bye.